All right. Welcome, everybody, to Chaos in the North with J-Knife and Friends.
That's us.
Last session, we left off with the group meeting the individual known as Morco Harple, who promises to get the group as quickly as possible to East Haven in order to help them with their current quest of trying to get rid of this dragon that has taken over and destroyed at least some bits of 10 towns. Morco teleports the group to East Haven using his helm or circlet of teleportation, and then teleports to retrieve the 6 sled dogs that he had to leave, realizing that it may be important to bring them. But in the process, spends all 3. One to bring him to East Haven, one to jump back, and then one to get back to East Haven with the dogs. So the group has to walk on foot to where it has been said that this massive Charlatan construct of a dragon has broken down, and it was in between East Haven and Goodmead. So the group walked there, spent about 8 hours, getting pretty dark. I think it was about 3 a.m. when they finished walking, and they found this massive dome, just huge 30 by 30 dome sort of stuck into the ground. And the group attempted to try and climb it to no avail, tried sort of shooting at it to no avail, and eventually, I believe it was Mexian, decided to take the strange little triangular device and sort of stick it inside, and eventually sort of the dome anime style slowly began to vanish as the construct sort of eyes lit up, and we had a combat battle where a lot of time was spent smacking teammates instead of the dragon. Though Morco is a powerful wizard, he does not have the highest wisdom, and I don't think got anything over a 15 on his wisdom saves. So he was just constantly whacking away at people, which was not really good. But eventually the group did succeed on defeating this creature. Creature exploded with sort of fragments of Charlatan piercing through everyone and sort of going every which way. One member of the group did indeed take a sort of significantly sized fragment for themselves. Does anyone remember who that was? Just for I know one of you took a scale for like safekeeping.
Is that me? I think I said I was taking something, but I think it might have actually been me.
Okay.
I was just talking about looking around.
Yeah, I don't think it was me.
Okay, probably you then.
Yeah.
Okay. And
yeah,
so
I said we needed it for proof.
yeah. And so the group defeated the dragon and decided in right then and there, just on the side, to take a rest. It was about 3:30, 3:45, almost 4 a.m. Very cold. As per usual, very dark out. And Morco did have the ability to ritually cast Lehman's tiny hut as this sort of snow globe orbed up. And you guys had this warm interior, bed down for the night, and fell asleep. But with that, we will transition to the following morning, in which there are 2 noticeable things in your group this following morning. First of them being that your usual party group has diminished. What you all see is there are 2 notes sort of neatly folded up. One of them sort of in the robed pocket of Mexian, the other one sort of stuffed in one of the little pocket corners of Morco. And you see these are 2 very, very differently sort of written ones. One of them is folded very nicely and neatly. The other one looks to have been ripped off. It actually looks to be cloth, not even like parchment paper. But you see both Brynhild and Sven are nowhere to be found inside the dome, as 8 hours pass and the dome sort of vanishes as snow begins to slowly pour in on you all. What'd you guys like to do?
The fuck is Zylwren?
Let's look at the note.
Yeah, where
The
are
one
the
that I
two?
have. Which one do I have?
You have the neatly, nicely folded one.
All right, cool.
Yes.
What does it say?
So you open it up, and it says, "Dear mercenaries, it was a pleasure getting to kill some dragons, real and otherwise, and getting drunk all around 10 towns with y'all. But my time as an adventurer has come to an end, at least as of now. It is my calling to discover more of what this frigid hellscape has to offer, and I hope to come face to face with the likes of a frostworm or even Arveretris, or however the fuck you pronounce that ancient white dragon. But yeah, that'd be sick to fucking kill that thing. I know Orik can prepare sending, so if you guys ever need help with a dragon, yeti, remoraz, or other wild beast, just feel free to phone a friend. Oh, and P.S. Zyl and Lucius really need to get laid, but don't let them fetishize a dragonborn in the meantime.
Fuck.
Your friend, Sven."
So
Yeah,
I
like,
relayed this.
so
I
cool.
relayed this to the entire group except for the PS part.
Oh, okay.
I read ahead a bit, just kind of
What a
afterwards.
great man.
Well,
I should write back to him.
Sven, I miss him already. Wow. I hope we come across him again. He was such a nice fellow.
Where the fuck is my circlet?
What?
Did he take it?
And I mean, like, opens up and you see there's like this scribble. It looks like a piece of cloth that was ripped, and you can see scribbled in really shitty handwriting. It just says "sorry" in cloth.
I owe you.
Oh.
All right, who do you think take it? Do you think it was the fucking Duergar or is it the Goblin?
I think it was the Duergar.
Or are they working together?
No, it was the Duergar.
Couldn't have been working.
Probably.
Yes, Sven would never do anything like that.
Wait, who wrote that? Who wrote that letter?
The first
Sven.
letter
Yeah.
was our buddy Sven.
At least.
Can I try to cross reference? I want to see if this is the same handwriting. Okay.
Sure.
Oh,
Here you go. And I reluctantly hand it over to him.
Zyl nervously looks at Morco.
Yeah. That's a 19. So yeah, these are definitely different if I had to guess. Or they're just really good at faking it. So
good job. That's
Yeah.
what we get for letting the Duergar live. We get a ripped robes,
Yeah, we got a.
ripped cloth.
What's a?
if you guys all want to roll investigation checks, see if anything else has been stolen, you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hell.
I'll do that.
Man. Hold on. Who? Like all of us?
All of
Except-
us?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, otherwise it's gonna, you may not know. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh wait, I was supposed to roll d20 regularly. Well, that's a 13.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 + 7.
Okay. What's your passive investigation?
Oh, my
14.
passive-
Okay.
Oh, my passive investigation is 17.
My
Okay.
passive investigation's 10.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can never roll lower than your passive, whatever it is. So.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Woo!
So the only thing that someone notices is that actually with that 20, you would clock that Lucius, as he is sort of getting up and beginning to put on his like studded leather armor, you clock that his shirt has a tear near the bottom end of it. And it looks to be about the exact same size of the little piece that Morco is holding in his hand.
Why did he do that to the fucking cloth? Or couldn't he just ask for paper? God damn it.
Well, I mean, we were asleep at the.
He could have waited until we woken up. You know, that was a little rude, but
Rips
I didn't even get to say
my clothes off
goodbye.
on me.
yeah.
Didn't even get to say goodbye.
Oh well.
He ripped my clothes.
Well, generally you don't say goodbye if you're stealing from someone, so.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't know. What the other one was.
Does anybody else have anything lost?
It doesn't seem like anyone else has anything that has been stolen now.
Good. I would have hunted him down.
Yeah.
I do need, though, Lucius to roll me 3d6s and Orik to roll me 1d6.
Okay. Where's my d6, actually? Okay, there they are.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled 11.
What were the digits for them, not the total?
Oh, 1, 5, 5. Need to shake these. Really
I need
bad.
both of you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
God damn. Let's see, my Christmas -1.
Plus
This is
4.
gonna be an unfortunate D20, baby.
by the
Come
way,
on, baby.
I checked both of y'all's streams. It's still says level 6.
Wow, that was a nat 20. Not even.
Ooh.
Oh,
You're very lucky.
that's a 19.
A 15?
You're also very lucky.
Woo.
Okay. As you guys wake up into the morning and sort of begin to like pack your stuff, you guys begin to sort of like feel this weird sort of sensation. And you feel this sort of weird back of your head sort of thought of sort of keep me. Kill them. Keep me though. You don't really need them. You're fine on your own. Everything's. And that whisper sort of fades all of a sudden.
What the fuck was that? I'm not drunk. I'm not supposed to be hearing
What was
voices.
what? What happened?
Oh shit! Wait.
Lucius?
Oh, I forgot the fucking. This is probably the fucking stupid Charlton. Wait, let me get my backpack real quick. As I just zoom
Okay.
through my backpack and I just pull out that black.
And you pull it out, and you hold the ring along with. There was
The
the
boots were
ring.
destroyed.
Oh, the boots were chipped, but the boots were never
Oh,
destroyed.
they were
technically.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I never got to that.
So you have the boots, and you have the ring, and then you have that shard, and you feel as you pull them out and hold them in your hand, just sort of. I want to keep these. These are very pretty and nice.
Uh-oh.
And they sort of like, that was weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to keep these, but at the same time, starting to think they might be cursed. Just a little bit. A little bit of a curse. Not a tiny, tiny amount of curse.
What, is something wrong with you because of it? Are you okay?
I mean, nothing more than normal. I'm just hearing new voices, so
You're hearing voices.
New voices. Does
New
that mean there's
voices?
old ones too?
well, I mean, I think we should probably focus on the new ones first.
Zil walks up to Lucius and pats him on the back, and he's like, "I hear a voice sometimes too. You're okay."
Yeah, I know. It's let Duergar steal shit from our fucking party.
Morko like leans over to Mexian.
I'm writing,
sane one in the party other than you?
I'm writing down in like
All right.
notes.
I really love this ring and these boots, but I think it's time to depart. All right.
Okay,
We're gonna
sure.
smash them to bits. Or are we gonna?
I don't know. How do I?
I say we do. I mean, we don't have anything to lose.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna put them over a little mound of snow over it, cover it with a mound of snow.
Just bury it. Yeah.
Fine.
All right. So yeah, that ring. Are you keeping are you keeping the scale as well, or
Yeah, let's keep the scale for now.
Okay. okay? But the boots and the ring are going.
Boots and ring are gone, baby, gone. Let me take them out my thing.
Cool.
You just see
Bye.
Orik like standing there, kind of looking at his shoes.
It's like clicking the heels together, like Dorothy.
Delete.
Oh, he's deleting them. Whoa.
All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, and he sort of opens up this sort of container, and he sort of begins to eat some like dry nuts and jerky. He's like, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a walk, but I think we might as well maybe eat some first before we head out. Assuming you guys are still interested in helping me, that is.
We are very much so, but we should probably collect this reward as well, since this dragon is
And
pretty
try.
pretty monumental for saving most of the 10 towns. I mean, 8.5 10 towns.
Oh yes, yeah, for sure.
8.5 towns.
Where did you say you guys were going to collect this reward?
Well, initially I
The
was thinking
speaker?
of going to Dugan's Hole, but
Where did
That's
we
a
last?
sheriff.
Where did we last talk to the speaker? Where was that?
You guys were in
East
East Haven
Haven.
last.
East
yeah.
Haven.
Haven.
Let's head back to East Haven.
Yeah. Shouldn't
Right.
be that far out.
So it is going to take you guys still 8 hours pretty much because you guys took 8 hours to get there to the spot. So
Mhm.
walking it takes you guys pretty much 8 hours of moving. You get there in the evening, sort of tired, and you sort of walk up. And immediately upon like entering, you see I'll meet you at the speaker's place. I'm going to check in on my dogs. And you see Morco sort of trail off and like put his hood up and begins to walk to one of the stables. And Orik, with your passive perception, you hear in the distance just hello, how's my little good man? Yes, you're so good. You're so, and it begins to trail off as you guys walk further away, and he walks further away.
All
right.
right. Let's
get
go
them
to the speaker,
aboard.
boys.
It's-
Get our money.
So you guys headed to the town hall,
Yes.
and you guys see.
Does Lucius just like take the scale and just slam it on the ground, or?
I mean, currently there are a couple guards at the front, but you do not see the head guard who you are used to seeing. She seems to be not currently at the town hall at the time. His name is Imdra. Yes, Imdra. Captain Imdra. So Imdra is not there, but there are some individuals sort of posted at the speaker as you guys sort of walk up, and they sort of state your business. What can we help you with?
Here to see the speaker. Imdra should know us.
All right. Yeah. One moment. It sort of opens the door, and you see the other guard is just like staring at you all like up and down. And after like maybe like a minute, the guard walks out. All right, yeah. Speaker Wayland said he's willing to have a meeting with you. I didn't get your names, but I just described you all, and he said, yeah, he knows you. All right, and it opens it up, and you guys sort of walk in. And you see Imdra is not here. Wayland is by himself, sort of getting supper ready. He's currently in the process of eating. Looks to be fish that was probably grilled somehow, sort of just in the middle of eating, and sort of puts down his food and like takes his little like bib off and sort of wipes his mouth. Boys, welcome back. I see you probably have good news in that case then.
I bring out the scale and I slam it on the table.
Okay, that was totally unnecessary, but great.
Did I knock his food over?
No, his goblet of wine like moves a little bit, and he sort of looks at it. I see you've brought what looks to be a piece of Charlton. I'm assuming it's not from our statue that we have here. What is
The dragon.
Remember that
We
Great.
defeated it. We did it. Yes.
And then-
That's fantastic. Why are you telling me this?
We were we
Oh,
not supposed
did
to
We
we-
were hoping there was some. We didn't know if the town knew since you guys.
We
were
just
on
want
alert.
people
Oh.
to know that they're not going to
Yeah, that
die
word-
anymore.
that word
That's
like-
fantastic. We assumed after there was an entire night of nothing happening, we assumed hopefully either you died or you stopped it in the process. It's good to know that you
Wait,
stopped
you
it.
hoped we
Hopefully
died?
that we
You
died.
hoped we died.
I was saying either you die
Okay.
and delay
Okay.
it from killing us, or
Okay.
To ignore what
You
you just
stop
said.
Thanks.
All right.
yes.
Thanks
Okay.
for the
Of
best
course.
Clarification.
I'm just hoping you're not here slamming it in my face to beg for a reward.
Why
No,
would we ever do such a thing?
We were.
And then,
we were,
Insight check.
Okay.
Roll me a deception check. He's going to try to insight check you.
All right.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Actually, if you roll that one, yes, it would. Actually, what's your deception?
I rolled a 23 anyway.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, he's like,
Well,
all right.
Just let
The-
me know it's
well,
not
currently you might have an issue as the trail from the last town preceding is just filled with this stuff on the ground. And considering this stuff apparently makes people go woo 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 woo.
It really
That might
does
be an
make people
issue.
go woo woo.
a little cursed, maybe.
Little.
What do you
messed
mean
up.
by woo 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 woo?
Well, me,
you see, like
Morco.
Orik, you're the only one who would clock this, but you'd clock he like grabs his finger as he like puts his hands under the table. What do you mean by woo 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 woo? Air quotes.
Are you gonna follow this?
Yes.
Yes.
As I was saying,
Mhm.
no, you can go. You
Oh,
can go.
oh, thank you, Lucius. Much appreciated. Anyway, essentially, this creature, this construct that was covered in the charlatan, was sort of. I don't know if this was in relation to the charlatan itself, but it was controlling us, controlling our minds of sorts, in a sort of way, and the charlatan, I'm assuming, has to do with that. Uh, Lucius, you said it.
Also,
You heard.
when Charlatan came into contact with most of our items, few of us began hearing voices in our
Right.
heads regarding them. So
Is this true? Can any of your friends also account for these voices?
So
Oh,
you see
I hear a
Orik
different
just, like,
voice.
pull his shoes, his stinky boots or slippers off his feet and just set them on the table right next
Oh.
to him, like.
right next to the fish.
The fish was seasoned well. I don't know anymore. But
Yeah. So I've been hearing voices, and I think it has something to do with this.
oh, all right. Well, in that case, I think it is fantastic what you did for 10 towns. Sadly, not all of 10 towns, 8 of the towns, and even Goodmead and Dugan's Hole are still very thankful, but they are in the process of rebuilding right now. If it is a reward you want, Bryn Shander, being that it is not necessarily the capital of the place, but the most populated area, you may be able to find something. But
what about purchase of the charlatan? I don't want to keep this shard.
purchase of it, well, I'm willing to give you the same rate that I gave for if you were able to find the pieces to that statue that was broken and stolen by those Dwergar that
That's fine.
killed some of our members in the night. So in that case, for this shard, that would be. See where is it? Oh, characters. Yes. Per fragment. Yes, 50 gold pieces, I'd say, for this fragment. Then.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we can.
I think we
come
should
across
hold on to that for proof.
for proof.
I
Evidence.
think it should be
That's why we-
destroyed at some point.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, we need it.
One for proof, one for keeping it, one for destroying it. Anyone else?
I'm not carrying this shit. Somebody else can carry the fucking black snow.
How much does this weigh? Am I able to carry this?
You could probably carry it. It weighs about like 10 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just like tuck it under my arm or something. Just like, all right, I'll hang on to this. I suppose.
Suit yourselves. Like I said, I don't know if you're exactly going to be able to get a reward in Bryn Shander, but it's worth a try. As you see, sort of, the door opens up and you see Morco like shrugging off one of the guards trying to hold him. I'm with them. I'm sorry, sir. He tried to. No, it's all right. Let him. Also, couldn't help but I heard you boys talking about Bryn Shander. That is actually closer to where we need to go. So I think that would be an ideal opportunity. And he puts his arms, like his shoulders, over Mexian, who now has the shard underneath his arm, and sort of is just like, we have some important things to get done, and I need these four with me. So appreciate it, Speaker Wayland. But and he like hits your shoulder. I say we get some good night's rest. It's going to be a couple days travel to get to Bryn Shander, so we might as well try.
I'm either
Sooner.
gonna get shit faced in a bar or make bullets. I'm gonna flip a coin for this one.
If we go now, we could try to wake up.
Oh,
Or I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, it's totally
true.
fine. I was gonna.
We can go now if needed.
Oh, speaker, would you happen to have a place where you sell quite a bit of sled dogs? I saw that there was a place where I stabled mine, but I don't know if there's going to be enough for my entire group, especially because usually you need one per person. I don't know if there's going to be enough for 4 extra people. Shit. Well, I'll think of something with my dogs. All right, and you see Morco sort of heads out the hall, and just sort of like leaves. And he, before he goes out of sight, he sticks his head back in and is like, "I'll be at the White Lady Inn, waiting for you all."
Okay.
Sort of walks
So
off.
do we have any places we'd like to go?
Not necessarily. Nothing that comes to mind.
I'm gonna go buy some ingots before we travel.
Okay. Trying to remember.
20 pounds
Yes.
of gold. I mean iron. That's 4 gold.
Yeah. Let me double check what it was. Wait. Yeah, say oh, it has it in here. Gunsmith. Okay, there we go. 4 pistol. Yeah, 4 gold. Yep. I don't know. I think it was like, was it 2 hours or 2.5 hours to get to spend or something like that? I forgot how much
Yeah,
it.
it's 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay, cool.
Craft 20 bullets.
Cool. All right, so you can buy that. So just take out 4
Okay.
gold to spend on those supplies, and then if you want to roll me a Tinker's Tools check, which is just
D20 plus proficiency.
yeah, unless you have something to your intelligence modifier, which I don't think you do.
Right.
So
Nope. I'm stupid. All right, minus 4 gold. I'm gonna do the Tinker's Tool check right now. Come on, D20, baby. Okay, that's a 13.
okay,
Plus
yeah,
the proficiency. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So 16 total. Yeah, you can add 20 a set of 20 bolts to your inventory. Is there anything else anyone would like to do while I'm assuming Lucius has taken a room or gone to an tavern, like working in a corner in one of the booths, doing this for 2.5 hours.
We're gonna order drinks as he's doing this.
Yes, I'm drinking beer while I'm doing this.
Okay, then roll again with disadvantage if you're drinking for 2 hours of
Okay.
time. Yeah,
Okay.
you
Let's
would
see
for
what
sure have more
happens.
than one. Yeah.
I'll have 2 drinks.
All right. First one is the 10 plus proficiency, so that's 13. Next one is 7 plus proficiency, that's 10.
Okay, so it still works. You're sort of like, as the 2 hours are going by, and you're like at first doing a really good job finishing off crafting these bullets. Nearing the end, you're starting to get a little sloppy, and sort of dents are going into some of them. But you get it done though. You get it done. They're functional. They work.
It's fine. It's just they'll do more damage. I think. Probably not.
You could get
Might
like
explode.
a misfire. Yes, I be careful.
Explode. Where are you at the bar right now?
I covertly walked up and I'm just watching you.
What the fuck are you doing?
Watching
Fucking
you from
weirdo.
across the bar.
Been fucking working on this shit for like fucking 2.5 hours.
Okay, well I'm impressed. The fact that you're able to work so well,
But you haven't been
through
fucking
alcohol.
talking.
Hmm.
You haven't been fucking talking.
I
You didn't say shit.
I'm sorry.
You gonna fucking talk?
Hey, Lucius, may I ask you something?
Yes.
How are you feeling after what happened, at the Duragar's place?
Oh no. Let me
Are
see.
you okay?
Let me see. Let me count how many fucks I can give for this. 1 fuck,
Okay.
2 fucks, 3 fucks, 4, 5, 6,
And
7,
I stand
8,
up and
9.
walk
Oh,
away
I
from
can't
the
go past
bar and
10.
just start walking
I can't
towards
go
the
past
door.
10. I like just start waving my like 9 fingers in the air now. Look, only 9.
I was honestly checking on you, but okay. Goodbye.
You see the Dragonborn lady who you guys now know runs this place. Sort of like as you're waving with your forefinger, she's like, "Nice."
Yeah.
How does he take that?
How did I take that? I just say yes. 9 fingers is very nice. It still works though. All the functions.
You can still hold. Yeah,
Yeah,
still
no,
can work. Yeah.
still can work.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do tonight or this night?
Not a picky. I don't think so. Me specifically, no.
Do we need to stock up on rations and stuff?
I have to take off one of.
Wait, you're at the bar
Marco's.
too?
No, I was more so just. I don't know. I'm just following Zill around. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, hi, Orik.
we all showed up.
Um,
We're just watching.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's see. Let's see how much rations.
guess I'll just finish making my bullets and now I'm with you guys.
Yeah. I think you rejoined with us. That's
Yeah.
canon.
That's canon. It's now canonized.
It'll be
I
in
only
the
have,
visual
like, one-
dictionary that comes out in a few years.
I only have 1 more day of ration. Actually, no, I have 4. I have 4 rations. What am I saying?
I think you should have 3 now because I just took
Okay.
out one you guys didn't use the last one.
Gotcha.
Yes. When you guys had to walk back, so technically, actually, unless you guys were to get something to eat tonight, like a meal for dinner, you guys would have to take another one.
You want to get something to eat, guys?
That might be a good idea.
And
Stocking up
I'm
rations is not a
parched.
bad idea, as I have pretty much, I think, in total, you guys have about like under 10 rations total between you four. Maybe like 7. I think you have like 3, 3, 1, and 2. I think one of you has 2, one of you has 1, one of you has 3, one the other one has 3. So, if you guys went on any walking journey and had to not spend the night somewhere where you could get food, you guys would risk
Oh,
hitting up
yes.
exhaustion.
Up on
We should
rations.
eat and we should restock on rations. Yes.
Let's do both.
Let's
We have
do that. then.
money.
We do
Yeah.
indeed have
just
wonga,
head into-
as we call it.
What?
It's called wonga.
Okay.
Where I'm
Well,
from.
if you would like a meal, I can get you one. It's going to be 1 silver apiece for all of you.
As you see the Dragonborn sort of walks up and sort of looks at all of you.
1 silver. Fuck it. 2
Yeah.
silver. Thank you.
2.
Thank you.
Oh man.
What about the rest of you?
I don't have any silver. I just hand him 1 gold.
Oh, would you like your silver back, my friend? Your friend covered for all of you with this gold.
And she looks at you, Lucius, with like the silver.
Nah, keep it, darling.
Appreciate it.
And she like winks at you and sort of like turns around. You see she has a massive tail, just sort of like sways.
I look over at Lucius with like a
Really
big
hot.
smile.
What?
I give Lucius the
What'd you say?
eyebrows.
Give me the eyebrows, you
Oh
fucking
my.
weirdos.
So like 30 minutes pass and you guys do get a meal. It's nothing like super crazy. It's just pretty much some potatoes. The meat is just fish. There is little sides of ketchup for each of you. No pickles. No relish. No relish. Just pretty much little tiny things of ketchup. Some like seasoned roasted potatoes and then fish. Pretty much the extent of that, yeah.
Not gonna lie though,
This is
I
good.
don't want to eat potatoes anymore. I think I've eaten so much fucking potatoes. It's hitting me.
Were you a farmer at one point?
No.
No.
Fuck me.
Okay. Just
Fuck
had a lot
me.
of potatoes.
Were you poor?
I found blood.
Okay. I say as
Lucius, you
Keep-
constantly scare me all the time.
I'm like
Good.
putting ketchup all over my fish and not on any other
Putting
fish.
Can you like?
Just
Where were you raised in?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
What? This is what?
In a barn.
I
There's nothing wrong with that.
like stopped to think about it for a little bit.
If he was.
I was like, hey man, this is good shit. This is some. I say as I start stuffing my mouth.
Jesus
Red
Christ.
relish.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it.
He's eating.
I'm too sober for this.
He's too so. After 2 drinks already.
I don't need alcohol. I got.
I mean, he's already drunk. He already has disadvantage on
Well,
ability
I'm-
checks and attacks. So yeah.
I'm happy. As is.
Can we buy rations here?
They would not sell rations here. You guys would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And if you walked up there, she'd be like,
Sorry, darling. No, you'd probably have to go to the one of the general goods stores if they still have any rations available.
You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna buy rations myself. How many do you guys need? I'll just go myself, real quick.
You going yourself? Like
Yeah, I'll just go real quick.
Is there like a
Fine.
full amount,
Cool.
Gavin? Like a. Let me check this.
I'll just buy it. Just tell me how much you.
a
guys
day's worth of rations is 5 silver.
Oh yeah, just stock up. Just buy
Yeah.
buy the whole store out or something. Like,
What is this medic?
I feel like we need to.
How many rations am I getting, guys? Come on.
I mean, we're gonna need at least like how far? Like I don't know, 5 each.
5 each. Fine.
Yes.
Okay. I'll buy 25.
They have they rations are
Oh.
not like impossible to come by, but definitely being that this is a place where people walk through and don't often stay in villages and do tons of camping and whatnot.
Mhm.
It's not it's not the easiest thing to find. So this place, the trading goods store that you has only currently has 16 in stock.
We'll take
Okay.
all.
that's why I said buy the stock out.
Buy the stock out then.
Is it- excuse
All
me,
right,
how
so
many-
that would be
I only have like
8.
6.
That would be 8
Right.
gold. 8 gold or 80
gold.
or 80 silver. Yeah.
All right,
8 gold or 80.
y'all guys are giving me like a gold piece,
No, it would be 2 each, wouldn't it?
2 each. Yeah, everybody give me 2 gold.
Here's 2 gold, and I give him 2.
All right, here you go.
Ugh.
60.
And then I give him 2 gold.
Thank you. You fucking hoarder.
You see, as you are walking in to get this, sort of, Morco is walking out and sort of, you rationing up as well, I see.
Yes, sir. Gotta make sure we're nice, well, and
You have
Well,
to if we're out
well
there
attuned.
starve.
Smart boy. And he sort of like has his backpack and opens up and you see he's stuffing about 6. So there would have been 25, but he took 6 of them. Or no, there would have been, yeah, sorry, there's 16. So he took 9. Yeah, 9.
Oh my god. All right.
All right, I think we're ready to rest up and head out.
Would you guys like to sleep in the dome, or would you like to spend a night? The dome is up for grabs if you guys don't want to spend anything, but also it's sleeping on the ground with your cots compared to sleeping in a hay bed with some blankets and whatnot. It's up to you.
I don't mind. Do you need a room, man? I can get a room for you.
Oh no! I have gold. I'm funded,
Okay.
so that's no issue. It's just sort of
All
if
right.
there's any
Need a flex.
discussions that need to go, I don't have to worry about peeping ears when I'm in my dome. So
I guess the dome would be all right then.
okay. Well,
the
lead on
dome
to
it
your.
is.
Oh, okay. You're all here. I thought it was just me and him getting rations together. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just walked up as I heard him
yeah.
saying that. Sorry.
The fuck? I said I was getting them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Zill. He hasn't even gotten them yet. He just bumped into me outside. I don't know what. Does he always follow you, Lucius? It's kind of weird.
Don't know. It's
Well,
every time.
Lucius has not been so great the past few days, ever since the
So
incident.
not been great. So let me
So I'm
count
just
the
making-
reasons why I haven't been so great. I got 1 reason. I got 2 reasons. 3. Oh, I can only go to 9.
I'm asking.
You're
for
really
help.
dwelling on that, buddy, and I understand why. Like I totally get it, and I'm trying to be here for you if you need anything. Like I really want to make sure you're okay.
Is there tension I'm sensing?
Let's see. Didn't kill the Dualgar. Dualgar ripped off the side of my
Well, that's the
sidebow.
thing. There's a little
It's
bit of
all
tension, and I'm
that.
trying to not, release the Well, okay. I'm gonna walk away.
Very much so.
Are we sure we're gonna use the dome? There is no such thing as separate rooms in the dome.
It's fine. Just
Okay,
don't
all
be
right.
next to him. I might spit on him.
I'm eating my potatoes.
So you guys walk in back into the wet trout with everyone, and sort of Morco like waves. I see you guys are still finishing up. Some of you are still finishing up your dinner. I guess this isn't a terrible time to start chatting. I guess I didn't really tell you about the mission that I needed you for.
Yeah.
Well, assuming you would like to carry out the end of your bargain, and you see instead of ordering like any food, he opens up one of the rations that he got and just sort of begins like popping like nuts in his mouth and sort of eating and chewing on jerky. So here's the deal, and he like stops a little bit and like looks around, and he is going to. Oh damn. Can't. Actually, no, he would have prepared it. Yeah. You see him sort of like. What are the components for? Okay. He begins to incant something while his hands are like underneath the table, and he sort of looks around the room and he's like, "Okay, we should be pretty good." So, here's the deal. I need some help. I'm currently looking for a city. It's I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with it. It's a city known as Yethern, a lost fragment of the Empire of Netheril, which was made by wizards who created many of the magic items that are scattered all across the world today. Very, very powerful wizards. This city holds magic beyond any of our wildest dreams. We even might find something there, hopefully, to possibly rid this winter. And I think I have a slight idea of how this winter and the city may be connected in a way. And he begins to like get a little bit more nervous. You see his eyes shift around even more, even though like right now it is about like, what would be 8 or 9. So it's getting pretty rowdy in here. This is one of the few and probably the most like rowdy and popular of the taverns in East Haven. And it's getting pretty loud, so it's hard for him to speak for you guys to hear. And you can see he's just getting nervous, sort of looking around, being that it's now getting more full. Does anyone roll me a perception check to look around and see if you clock anything as he is sort of peering?
Yeah.
I'll roll.
I mean, or
I also
Okay.
have passive perception that
yeah.
out the wazoo.
Never mind. Zill rolled.
I rolled horribly.
Well, I mean, you guys all can. I'm
it's
asking you guys
everybody?
if you all want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
a 7,
I'll
so
roll.
it's not gonna be me who sees it.
I'm gonna roll perception with advantage.
I have 15 plus 7, so.
Why
As you
is
see,
that
Orik
there?
takes his shield and like picks it up and holds it while he's like eating food. Hmm.
Well, I mean, I didn't roll higher than my passive, which is 27, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
22, I guess. So.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, so I would say mainly for Orik, Mexian, and Lucius, you don't really clock anything like really out of the ordinary. It's very noisy. Most people are at tables chatting, laughing with friends. Some are playing cards. There is one booth where there looks to be someone sort of drinking by themselves, but they don't seem to be wearing anything out of the ordinary, just a little bit downtrodden for whatever reason. But the more important thing that you clock with those who got an 18 and above, which is Mexian and Orik, is that it looks like Morco is more so concerned about just being anxious rather than there actually being proof that he should be in some way. So even though it seems all clear, he seems to be sort of, after he finishes stating this, sort of downs the rest of his nuts and sort of wipes his hands. We can probably finish the rest of this conversation, and then finishes like downing his drink. hopefully in the dome, if you all wouldn't mind.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
Dome
Right.
time.
Good.
Dome time it
Dome
is, and
time.
sort of like takes his jacket, puts it on, hoods up, and he sort of walks in. You guys walk up a hill that sort of like overlooks a lot of East Haven, and sort of he's like, yeah, this seems pretty good. And he begins to ritual cast Lehman's tiny hut, and you see after 11 minutes, or 10 minutes, I think it is. Lehman's is 1 minute plus 10 minutes. Yes, so it is. 11 minutes. You see, sort of like begins to, use some glyphs with his hands, and all of a sudden, sort of the same sort of light snow base sort of appears on the hill and then begins to slowly create like an igloo almost with no entrance. It just looks like the snow though. And then he sort of like peeks his head out. All right, you're all welcome in. And so you guys all enter
So
in.
neat.
And it is very quiet, actually. It's warm in here, much warmer as Morka like begins to take off like his chainmail, and takes off his like jacket, sets up his like bedroll. Yes, it's quite a very strong and quite necessary spell when it comes to adventuring. Essentially, it's pretty much immobile. 9 creatures can sit in here, and it forces any creature that's not who I designate to be unable to pass through. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through it, nor can be cast through it. And the atmosphere inside here is comfortable, as you could tell. But I can make it dark or dim, and I can also change the layer of the dome itself to be fitting to whatever climate. So white, it's very good for here. But even if we were traveling in the grasslands, I could make it to similar green to the forest around us.
Mexian, we got to get us one of these at some point.
I gotta get myself one of these. spells.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. This is so neat.
You're a fellow wizard, so if you do have the materials and the time, if you guys successfully help me, it would be the least of my worries just letting you copy from my spell book into your own. So that's no big deal. But I'm assuming we're going to be most likely doing this together, as what I'm about to request of you guys is a bit of a daunting journey. You see,
We counted plenty of those.
what was that?
So we've gone through plenty of those.
Oh, yes. Which is one of the reasons why I prioritized you based on when I was walking around and asking for individuals that may be in the line of adventurer work or had shown, and apparently you guys had helped out the town a bunch with a handful of tasks already. Apparently, you killed some winter wolves and a mammoth, saved some kids from being trapped by a snow giant or something. Killed a hag here, is what I was told.
Yeah, we have all the teeth. As I pull out the bag of
Oh.
teeth that I've been collecting, just filled with different ones.
Interesting.
And they say I'm weird.
You are weird.
You're all weird. I'm gonna be honest. But weird's good. No problem with that. I'm weird.
We're
Not
Or
not
just
weird
raises
is
an
boring.
eyebrow.
So
Yeah,
Are any of you
That's what makes it strange.
are any of you familiar with the Arcane Brotherhood, perchance?
Can I roll a history check on that?
Hmm?
Okay.
could I as well? I feel like that might have been something
Yeah.
Zill would have. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, bro, what? How is that a 4? That's a 4 plus. I got an 11.
You have not heard of the Arcane Brotherhood.
I guess I'm gonna roll.
No.
Why not?
I just
Zill
no.
definitely has, because he rolled a 25.
I rolled a 7.
Nice.
I don't know.
Roll.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
12.
Zil, you're the only one through reading, not like any sort of magical training, but more so just history buff reading. You have heard of the Arcane Brotherhood. It is a very old organization that's actually quite nearby. It is located in Luskin, which is the closest city to the Spine of the North. It is pretty much run. It is a group of mages that, pretty much from what you would know, sort of have control, not full control, but of this pirate port called Luskin, which is sort of split up between these pirates that live there and then also these mages. But these mages are sort of, though located in Luskin, are pretty much interspersed all through Faerun, and have members sort of everywhere. and they have a very, very powerful sort of. I wouldn't say really like a hold on anything necessarily, but they are influential. When talking to the right people, they are known. Not everyone would know about them, but also it would be very much sort of a class little like. Are you even at the luxury of knowing these people? Because they're that much sort of better than you, sort of air, you would know. It's very prestigious and also mysterious as well. But he sort of says, are any of you familiar at all with the Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes, are you a part of them?
Yes. I'm not a one of the archmages, of course. But I do work closely with them and with some other individuals.
No wonder you're dripping cool. You're just cool. Like, you're so cool.
Well, I appreciate it. I definitely could be cooler. I mean,
Hey,
it was
Gavin,
only a
That's
recent change where I became sort of interested in the magics. I originally was a fighter myself, so I
They're from
sort of
Luskin, right?
yes, that's where we're located. Yes.
Right.
Yes. We're actually a handful of members were sent here to Icewind Dale in search of this city, using some divination magic from one of our wizards. The Arcane Brotherhood learned that the city is buried deep inside the Reghead Glacier, which is located in the north. But the glacier cannot be cracked open. At a place where this waterfall once was being poured down, it is frozen solid, and we've already tried to enter. No magics have been able to unfreeze this waterfall. We've already found it, and we know it's and it sort of looks at immediately looks at Mexian and just sort of I know what you're thinking. Have you tried fireballing it? Yes, multiple times. It does nothing. All we need is to find the magic that is enchanting and keeping this sort of in place. And what my guess is, and I'm not sure if you've heard of this, but it is said that there is an individual who has sort of overstayed their welcome when it comes to their control in the north. A goddess by the name of Aro, if any of you are familiar. And if these legends are true, disposing of her or whatever is controlling the weather over here may be the key to unfreezing this entrance. Which is why...
God.
Goddess, but if it's true, yes, that is what I'm exactly precisely saying. Yeah.
We're gonna kill a god.
Goddess, yes. Yes.
Goddess, yes.
As
Yeah.
cool as that sounds. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
well, we don't have to kill. The issue is that's not necessary entirely. It's said that there is actually a book called the Codicil of White that is written and guarded by Oral's followers. It's rumored to contain a spell, and a ritual that can actually carve a passage through the Reghead Glacier, under which this city is buried. And we know through this divination magic that the book is being held in a frost giant fortress on a mist-shrouded island in the sea of moving ice. Technically, it's not needed to kill this goddess. All we need is this book that we know is located in the sea of moving ice. And I've already found ways to get to this island. All I need is some more strong working and magic inclined hands to help me in this process, because I'm powerful, but not powerful enough to do this alone in case things go south.
That seems fairly fair in my opinion. I don't know, I got a bit of qualms if it's...
Can I do an
God,
insight check to see if he's like being entirely truthful on anything? If there's anything like he seems to be hiding or leaving
Sure.
out or...
Yeah, go ahead. Insight check.
25.
Seems pretty forthright.
All right.
Yeah, he seems pretty forthright.
I agree.
I wanted
I
to
agree to this.
I wanted to mention, has anyone ever considered what happens when you kill a god? Like, what happens to the followers of said god? Like what do they just stop praying? Do they like
well,
Assume they-
think on this, my dear boy Zil. Technically, gods aren't really even supposed to be on the material plane to begin with. So,
Yeah.
with that, there's got to be some reason why she was placed here. And even killing her, I don't know if that's going to inherently just remove her from all of existence.
just from
Um,
here? Okay.
We may be doing her a favor. Who knows? Maybe she's trapped here, and Lord knows we'll be doing Icewind Dale a favor by getting rid of this winter. All I've been hearing is people just complaining. Some saying it's this goddess, other people saying it's
Yes, we
some other
passed by
hullabaloo,
a
but-
few passengers on our journey complaining about the goddess.
not
Especially
surprised.
her
Yes.
followers. I've heard her followers are very fanatic, in a sense.
Well, okay. Then
From what
maybe
I've
it's
heard.
okay.
And,
I can just imagine calling upon a god for like a blessing or something and no response. And it's like, hello? Anyone there?
Well,
A little depressing.
there's only one way to really.
Do you have many times when you need to call upon gods or deities for blessings, Zylwren?
No. In fact, my experience with greater entities has been more of a nuisance than a positive thing. I believe.
Huh?
Anyway, sorry, that's personal information. So where are we going?
Well, from here, well, first we would have to go to Bryn Shander, as you all mentioned you wanted to go there anyway, but we would ideally go to Bryn Shander and move from there to Targos, to Bremen, and then north from there, essentially making our way all along here until we get to the Sea of Moving Ice, and it's supposed to be somewhere there. It's
Okay.
going to be quite a long journey, especially because I'm probably gonna have to figure out a way to pay for my dogs to be placed here because there's no way they have enough for all 4 of you in addition. So we may just have to go on foot, sadly.
Okay.
But it's if it's what we got to do, then you know.
Yeah, fuck it.
We
What
have to
can go
do.
wrong, right?
That's not always the right thing to say.
Oh, you know what else isn't the right thing
The
to
music
say?
cuts out. The music cuts out.
Music
right
just.
You know what else isn't always the right thing to say? Unjam the door, Unjam the lock. Unjam the elevator, Lucius. It can't go wrong, Lucius.
I agree.
Where's your
Let's-
pinky,
let's head our
Lucius?
way out.
Where's my pinky?
Lucius, we have to come to some sort of resolution on this. You know, like I'm really sorry about your finger, but
I
if
will
there's anything
smack
I
the
can,
living taste out of your mouth.
if there's anything I can do to help you, you know, or like I want you to be okay.
Help me by not helping me. I want you to close your eyes.
That's a
real
very
quick.
toxic
let's get
mindset,
it
I
really-
feel.
I want to close your eyes real quick. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes for me.
All right, I'm closing my eyes. Okay.
What's going on?
Do
Now, I
I?
want you to imagine a nice, calm river.
Okay. I'm imagining a nice, calm river.
Soothing source and nice things.
I can see the water flowing.
You could see on the horizon
I think I read a book of something. that
a
ended something
dark skinned hand coming towards you
Okay.
with 4 fingers.
Is it
And
waving?
You're wondering what it is, and
see
you
it.
and I want to initiate a slap against Zylwren.
Okay, roll me a unarmed strike with advantage.
I'm not gonna do damage, but still gonna do
No,
slap.
I automatically make all unarmed strike at least 1 to hit, regardless
Okay,
of your
bet.
strength. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll at least do a single damage.
First one's a 12.
Okay.
Second one's 14.
Okay. Well, first I have to ask: would you guys have also seen Morco take off his armor, bedding down for the night, also taking off your armor?
I don't have armor.
Not you, of course, not you, but would everyone else have?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
guess.
that hits then. If he takes off his armor, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he would have had the armor off, so it would have hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Just slapped him in the face.
That's for Thunderstep hitting me.
I just
Oh.
Oh.
He said this shit coming. Don't worry about it.
Oh. That. Okay.
That's quite the delayed reaction.
Yes, I know, but slowly been festering. I'm a burning fire, bro.
It hurt more trying to remember that situation than the slap itself.
I hope the situation the slap helped you remember.
It really didn't. I didn't remember until after.
Yeah, well now you remember.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Okay.
Yep, me too. Let's all hit the hit the hay. Oh boy.
All right. How far apart are they sleeping? Are they sleeping at opposite?
I'm gonna say they're on the opposite ends of the bubble.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can I do some sort of roll to give Lucius a loogie?
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, is he discreet about it? Does it wake any of us up?
I don't have an
Yeah. Roll me.
what
I mean, roll me a stealth check. Yeah.
And I don't have disadvantage because the armor's
You
off.
don't.
Right?
Yeah. You don't have disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
That is.
Why? It's a 5.
It's a 5, even without the disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. You literally like stand up, and as you're walking, you just fall and face plant onto the ground as Morko immediately draws his axe. What the
fuck?
The fuck are you doing?
I was getting very insomniac. I can't sleep. Lots on my mind.
Maybe exit from the bubble that you're like right next to, rather than walking across all of us. Next time.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry.
Sleep.
You were really good. I feel safe with you here.
Who, me?
Yes, that was actually an accidental test of the alarm system here. AKA you.
Sleep here. Why are we talking while we're sleeping?
Roll me a deception check. He's gonna insight check that. Oh,
okay. I didn't. Okay.
Is that true though? Oh, is that truth though?
I didn't actually no, I wasn't testing. I was kind of joking there. That was like a joke.
Oh, okay. You did not pick it up as I thought you were trying to lie to him as yeah.
Well, I guess I mean the deception about the insomnia could be a
well,
thing.
Actually, he rolled a nat 20, so he would have realized it's a joke then because he rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
So it's like good one.
Okay. All right.
Are we awake or is we still sleeping?
Yeah, but you see, you guys are awake slightly. You've woken up a bit, but
Sorry,
Morko
guys.
has sheathed his axe and sort of turned to his side away.
Or it's just loudly snoring straight through all of it.
And now Zil goes back to bed and can actually sleep safely, knowing that they're Morko is gonna whoop ass if anyone tries to fuck with us.
So, all right. So, following day, you guys begin your way to Bryn Shander, which getting to Bryn Shander, you guys are able to make almost the entire day. It is a 13-mile walk. You guys can only travel 8, so you guys can try to push it, but each extra hour that you guys try to travel, you'll have to start making checks to see it, you guys are gonna have to make what is it called, fucking exhaustion checks, essentially. Not survival checks, exhaustion checks to see if you guys don't. So if you guys want to just stop once your body the normal travel pace, or if you guys want to try to push the extra 5 hours to get there, it's up to you.
I say we push through, boys.
Wait, what is an exhaustion? How does that work?
You guys roll a Constitution saving throw, essentially for every hour after your normal travel pace ends, which is you can travel in here in this overland travel. You guys can travel 1 mile with snowshoes per hour. So you guys can travel 8 miles total, or 8 hours per day. So that would be 8 miles total, and it's 13-hour journey. So that means
exhaustion points.
5 Constitution saving throws.
Yes, and essentially,
Let's go.
let me look up and
Wait,
see
so each one is
exactly.
Okay, exhaustion points are under conditions
Difficult terrain.
for all of you.
Where's okay. Mounts. Where's travel pace?
Are we doing a con saving throw?
Adventures. Well, let me double check to see travel. Okay, here it is. Think, maybe. I don't know what the. What is this?
I'm like so addicted now to just rolling the.
I
D20.
see. Yep, there we go. Yeah, for each hour you travel beyond 8 hours, the characters cover the distance shown. Each character must make a con save at the end of each hour. Yeah. And you guys get exhaustion, a level of exhaustion if you fail. So
So we have to do 5 of
you have to
them?
do 5. That's if you choose to do this. You guys can push in, but yeah, it's up to you.
All right. You know what? I say we push.
No, look. Once we have 2 points of exhaustion, our speed is halved.
All right, and let's see. If we hit 1 point, we won't do it anymore. But I believe in us. think
I
we
mean,
can
he's
make
got
it.
a decent point. I mean, because technically, you can remove 1 level of exhaustion by sleeping. So if we all get, if one of us,
Yeah, let's just do 1 then.
cool.
One
All right, yeah, let's go for an extra hour. All right, so everyone, roll me a Constitution saving throw for this 9th hour of your journey as you guys push a little bit forward.
8 plus 3, so 11.
Okay,
I got it.
that exactly saves.
13.
Saves.
Oh, I got an 8.
Okay, so you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. As Marco gets a fucking 22, as he just begins to like walk past as Orik just carrying all his armor, and Marco just slightly nudges and just begins to just power walk through. Hey, looks like guys, we got tired member, and like Orik just hands on knees.
Come on, Orik. Didn't you do cardio?
Look at all the gear he's carrying.
And, you know, these legs were not meant to walk this kind of distance.
You were carrying a goddamn pot cauldron halfway across the sea.
All right, and now I'm carrying an entire extra set of plate armor.
Does anyone remember how heavy his gear was?
Wait, you are?
Yes.
We had to hold it.
Jesus. Oh, what do? We can make it in like we keep going this pace 4 more times, but I don't know.
I think we need to rest.
I think we need to get that cardio up, baby. Let's keep going.
Now, Lucius.
All right, bye, Lucius.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys to make a decision, not me. So,
Y'all choices.
I have very good cardio, so I don't need to worry. But
I think most of us would be fine, but
like
I'm worried about Orik, so let's stay for him.
I can keep trudging forward if you want me to.
Let's try it. We can do it, Orik. I believe in you.
Orik, you decide.
All right, let's keep going. And if I get a little more tired, then we'll stop.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay. All right, then.
As I'm getting like a little running dance pace up.
All right. So yeah, roll me another Constitution saving throw for your 10th hour of travel.
Okay.
A 7.
That's a 15. What is your modifier?
It's +3.
I got a 2. Okay, Zyl's getting tired now.
I got a 5.
Okay, Marco.
3, 15. So for me.
Oh wait, what does Marco save on con save? He rolled really shit. Okay. So Lucius, you just begin like running forward, and in beginning, like Marco is catching up to you, and eventually he begins to like slow a little bit as you look behind. You see Marco's closest to you, but everyone else is trailed behind, and literally fucking Orik is on the ground, just like sitting, just. And Morko's like, yeah, I think we should. It's really cold. I think we should probably. And he like pulls out like a crystal from his pocket and he sits off on the side and he begins to like enchant some words and he just begins to do some enchantments.
All right. It's okay, guys. I'm sorry. I took track in high school. I mean, not high
And
school.
after 11 minutes, the dome goes up and he sticks his head out. What's high school? And then pops his head back and down.
You know, I'm not
No,
There-
sorry.
you went to
Wait.
a prestigious school?
No. We
For-
call it high school, but really, it's more like merc school in a sense that they throw you into a sort of balancing pit. So you would have to actively jog across the canyon itself because if you misstepped even like once or so, you would fall off the edge of the cliff.
That's
itself.
intense. See, I
Yeah,
thought
it's very-
when you said high school, I was thinking it was either like a prestigious, like a high-ranked school of sorts.
That's why it's called high school.
Okay.
That's part of it.
Oh, okay. Or I was
It-
thinking maybe it was
well,
like a school for like high elves or something.
No,
I would have heard of it.
It's like the curriculum is based on like their stab school, high school, like shoot
You
school.
see Morko stands up and begins like put like Orik on like one arm over his like own shoulder and he like walks you to it and, like inside the dome and he like just like sits Orik down to the dome
I'm taking my bedroll out.
Yeah, he would not have done good in high school.
as the two are just like next to each other chatting while everyone else is in the dome preparing to go to
I'm
sleep.
very fascinated by this, Lucius.
Actually, while
You-
they're talking, can I do find familiar?
Yeah, it'll cost you I have the components here because he also has find familiar.
Stab school.
Yeah, it'll cost you 10 gold.
With the charcoal?
Yeah.
Since it-
Actually, yeah, you'd actually have to. I would say in this case, you'd have to get the.
I need the component.
You'd have to find the components when you get to Bryn Shander. Yeah.
Lucius, was there like a mini projectile cannon school?
No,
So how did you learn to shoot?
that's called shoot school, smart one.
What?
This is called a firearm, not a mini projectile. What's a mini projectile? Swing shot? You think I need slingshots?
I said a mini projectile cannon. I guess okay, it's a firearm. So
Called
okay.
arm fires.
and you learned in shoot school how to build these? I'm very impressed. Like I'm actually
Yeah.
intrigued by your whole.
Yes. Majority of this was built in shoot school in general. I don't know. That's our nicknames for them. They had bigger names for them, but I couldn't really tell you.
That's fair. Yeah.
But
It's
I
I
wasn't
like the short and sweet names. They're really nice.
I
Well,
wasn't
Lucius,
able to read back then.
it's I'm kind of tired. I know you're not as tired, but I think I'm gonna head over to the hut now. But I'd like to talk about this more someday. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah. Maybe you could talk about it when you're not trying to give me a loogie, you know?
What?
You wouldn't have known that. He fell.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no way you would have known
Okay.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, a 30 on this insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think Morko would even know that. Like,
Morgan
I
didn't even know that. He
yeah.
just saw you trip and ate
Yeah.
shit in the snow. Yeah.
I didn't even get to the point to where I could reach my arm out at all. So
Yeah.
No, you stood
That's
up.
what a 5 gets you.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Trip over someone. and
Yeah,
just trip
Maybe
over
So we
can
could talk about it?
one
Okay.
day, but not
Awesome.
today.
That's fine. All right, let's head to the.
So you guys get a long rest.
Mhm.
Orik removes everyone else is fine because they only had whoever had 1 level exhaustion, that's gone. Orik, you still have 1 level exhaustion because you got 2 by failing both of them, which means you have disadvantage on all ability checks. So that means your passive perception is going down to 21, passive insights -5, passive investigations -5 as well.
Passive perception is 22, right?
Oh yeah, you have 27. Sorry, yeah. So 22, and then just -5 on the rest of them, and then any ability check you make except perception, because it just cancels out to be a straight roll. Until you rest again, it's just disadvantage on your ability checks. But you guys wake up in the morning and make your way to Bryn Shander, and it doesn't take too long. You guys do get there about like midday. Anywhere from like 12 to 2 ish. And sort of settle into the city. What would you guys like to do now that you guys are in Bryn Shander, which I do have the map for it.
See the map. Orik, you look like shit.
He's not that bad. Stop bullying him.
He's okay. uh, so do we need a place to drop off your doggies?
Oh no, I left them
Oh,
with
yeah.
the back in
No dogs.
actually Canonical, he brought them with him. He was just trailing them behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring him, yeah, because this is actually a better spot than East Haven. East Haven's kind of out of the way, so yeah. I'll go to the stables. I don't know where you guys are going, but if actually I'll be right back. And he sort of takes the dogs and sort of is gone for about 10 minutes. And sort of he actually is going to take quite a bit out of his coin purse to pay for food and shelter for them for a bit.
Mexian, what do you plan to do?
I'm gonna pick up a few things.
Can I go with?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna
Or-
tag along.
Why not?
Are we gonna go to the Emporium?
Some shop.
Yeah.
You guys have already been to Randall's Emporium. It's been a while, but you guys have been there.
I still
Alright.
don't think I can afford anything, but maybe
Take a look in there. Whatever.
Let me see if
unless
I,
you guys need stuff.
I need stuff.
what did I write down?
What do you need?
Ah, yes, there it
Things.
is.
Stuff like herbs.
Herbs.
Maybe charcoal.
Are you trying to make drugs?
Yeah.
At some
we
point,
do
we
our
could use to restock up on like a potion or two again,
No,
so that we can have those as backup.
Yes, that would be good actually. Let us.
All right, boys. So where are we heading off to? We can either sort of rest up here and finish off the night here, or we can, get all that we want done and then finish off the rest of the night walking forward and making our way northward to Targos.
Emporium.
Making our way
Yes.
northward.
Right.
Let's.
Rendles?
Mexian, where were you going?
I'm going to the Emporium.
Okay,
Rendles.
to Rendrills we go. The
I'm
Rills.
gonna need to stop by somewhere to rest. Maybe I should just, find a spot to squat.
Well, that implies that we're going to be here for 8 hours. Then, if you're going to want to rest,
Wait, I thought it was a short rest.
to get rid of your exhaustion.
Oh.
No, it's a long rest to get rid of exhaustion.
Tough.
So you guys can either finish out the evening here because it's only like 2, or you guys can get all your shopping done and then just continue northward as you were going previously, and then rest when you guys have finished 4 more hours of walking, essentially.
Say we just get our shopping done now.
Going to the Emporium.
All right, so you guys go to the Emporium. You walk in noon. There's a handful of patrons in here. Some people checking out weapons. One person sort of talking with Renderil. And sort of walks off as you guys walk in. The individual who's talking sort of moves past, and you guys sort of walk up.
Hello, how can I help you boys?
Hi, Rendrel. We were
How's it
just
going?
looking to see some of your wares for tonight. I think my good friend Mexian could use some. Actually, I don't even know what he wants.
I need a very specific list of items.
Yeah, I mean, what do you need? I'll see if we got it in stock.
Can I just it's 10 gold of worth of charcoal, some incense, and herbs.
Yeah, I think we could probably do that. We don't have, we do have some herbs. And we do have charcoal we can definitely get.
I think as long as it all adds up to 10 gold points, it should be fine. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
it's going to be quite a lot of herbs, but I assume the size doesn't count. It doesn't really matter, right?
Nah, it's just I'm guessing it's just the cost.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's no problem. Yeah, I can definitely grab that. And he like hops off from his stool and like sort of shuffles underneath and sort of pulls up like this big sort of box and just plots it and sort of inside like cracks it open with like crowbar and you see it's just tons of like spices and it's very potent. You're not really sure what herb or spice it is, but it's very potent. Sort of closes it and then sort of takes like a big sort of jar full of like charcoal and sort of just yeah. So that'll be 10 gold for you for the 2.
Okay. Can I just give him 1 platinum?
Sure, yeah.
And sort of thank you very much. Ding.
I'll do 10 gold.
So,
What else would you guys like? What can I help you with?
firearms. What you got?
Okay. We got we have some +1 ammunition. We don't actually have any firearms currently. But
Okay.
we do have some +1 ammunition.
Oh, +1 ammunition. What's that different from my regular
Uh,
bullets?
It gives you a +1. So
Okay.
essentially, it's a
Ooh.
non-permanent way to get a +1 weapon. Essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll you know what? Actually, you know what? Do you have any new boots? My old boots have been destroyed, so
Boats.
boats. No,
Let me
thing
see. Do we have any
goes
boats?
goes on your feet.
Yes, I know what fucking boots are. Okay. I'm just trying to think if we have any. No boots. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'll take 10 +1 ammunition if you could spare.
So 11 pieces of.
Yes.
Okay, 11. All right, that'll be 350 gold.
All right. I'm just gonna do this in platinum. 350 gold. 1 platinum is equal to 10 gold pieces.
Yeah. So it
Correct?
should be 35. I think 35 platinum.
Yeah.
Would,
Okay. Bye bye, Platty.
We got some other stuff. We got some adamantite scale mail. We got a splint armor of resist poison. Now we got a +1 warhammer, +1 short bow, a vicious mace. It's said to be imbued with the thorns of thorns of a.
He's like looking at this card that he has, like that's like hanging from like the mace. Like,
I think someone misspelled that. I don't know what that reads. Sorry. Then we got some spell scrolls as well and some potions as well. But when it comes to the magic items, weapons, and armor, that's what we got.
Turn to the party. It's like, you guys just pull out a hunting trap out of my backpack. Do you think we'll still need this?
Well, Sven was more of the hunter, right? So,
Well, I mean,
I don't think we.
already.
But, do we need to do hunting? I don't know.
it's slowing me down a bit. I mean, it's nothing I can't deal with. I'm just, or make it easier to.
Am I crazy? Why is it when I'm trying to add bullets right now, it's doing in sets of 10?
usually it's always done in sets of 20. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, sets of 20.
Yeah.
Can't do 11 on its own.
Yeah, you'd have to put in a set of 20, then minus it from the amount that you have.
I'll just do that. Just say these are under blunderbuss bullets for now. And
So yeah, we don't need this then, hunting trap. All right.
If you want to sell it, I'm more than happy to take it off your hands.
Yeah, here you go. Take it. I don't know how much. Would I know how much it would be for? How much it'd go for?
I mean, roll me a history or intelligence. Yeah.
Let's do intelligence.
Or survival. Survival, the DC will be a lot lower.
Okay.
Yeah. Because even with a high intelligence, it'd be hard to, unless you're familiar with it.
Let's do survival. Oh, that's a 7.
You don't know. You're not familiar with hunting. You don't know how much they usually go for.
It's like I can give you 2 gold for a hunting trap. It doesn't seem like 2 damage, but yeah, I can give you 2 gold for it.
Here you go.
Okay, thanks.
So if you want to remove that and add 2 gold, throws it.
I whisper to Mexian, I'm like, do you see any like potion? Can we get potions here? Is this the right place for that, or am I? Do you know?
He did mention he has potions.
Oh, okay. I'm Mexian. Because I guess I'm still asking Mexian, so sorry.
Do you want me to ask?
No. I can ask if you don't know. I was just asking if you knew. Renderil, do you have potions that I could, or what potions could I purchase?
Yeah, we got potions. And he sort of like goes underneath and puts like a what looks to be like a crate with a handful of different colored potions. He's like, so we got one potion of invisibility right here. We got a potion of acid resistance right here. Potion of force resistance right here. Potion of radiant resistance right here. And then these two like weird sort of almost like swamp water colored ones. These two right here, 2 potions of animal friendship, and then 2 like red ones, and then I got 2 standard potions of healing.
I'll take a potion of healing, and then I look at the party and I'm like, can anyone tame an animal of sorts? It'd be kind of fun to have that one if no one has that ability.
Oh, I could just make one.
Oh, okay. Then
Make an
I'll
animal.
just get the 2 health potions.
But I think that's how this.
All right, that'll be 200 gold for 2 health potions.
Okay. Here you go.
Much obliged. And hands you 2 standard potions of healing.
You said 200? Sorry, I
200, yes.
okay, 2. Okay.
Rentrol, what you got under the table, if you catch my drift?
Oh.
Hiding.
Well. Now that you mention it,
Art Valgard.
I mean, you guys have bought some stuff. I mean, as of now, we only got one thing that's really under the table, and it's only under the table because it's being saved for someone. But it is a javelin of lightning, if you've heard of that.
Whoa. That sounds amazing.
What does
Yeah,
it do?
It's
What
a
is it?
javelin that you throw, and when you throw it, it turns into like a lightning bolt, and it goes through a bunch of enemies in a line once per day, essentially.
It's just a shame that it's being
Big
held over by this dude. How much is he paying for it?
Well, he was going for was let me see.
Probably gonna be a lot more than what we have.
All right.
I had it saved for him for 2,000 gold. So if you can go above 2,000, then
Gold. I can't fucking go above that shit.
I have.
Who is this person that you speak of? If you don't mind, maybe there's a customer policy where you don't disclose information about them. But if there isn't, may I ask who the purchaser is?
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right. 20. Roll a 20.
He sort of looks at you.
there is a don't ask, don't tell policy. So
Okay.
sorry, bud. Yeah.
That's fair.
All right. Now let's say theoretically, guys, somebody just gives me a small loan of 1,000 gold.
1,000.
Gold.
That's quite a significant amount.
If so, I will pay off any future expenses. Anybody wanna?
Are you asking for a IOU?
Yeah, I'll say an IOU. I think maybe you might be interested in that, Soren, since you know.
Hey, I mean, I'd give you 1,000 gold now if you give me 1,050 later.
1,050? Just 1,050? You sure?
Yeah, no more than that.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to.
I'll put down collateral. One shrouded dagger.
2.
So yeah, I think I can.
But you're giving that to.
So is the javelin? Are you using it as backup when your gun jams or something?
Exactly.
Ah.
Or just an initiative.
Well, I mean,
He sort of like looks at you as you like pull out, like flex the dagger as like collateral. He's like,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the dagger's probably gonna be better for you. You seem to be a very agile fighter. Javelins aren't really the thing for.
Yeah, I guess I don't really need it. I just thought it was really shiny. Yeah,
It very much is. I mean, he hasn't even shown it to you guys yet. Like,
I know.
it very much is. It has some nice lightning iconography like scrawled on it, and it also like glows when you.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I'll.
You don't want the loan?
Nah, I'm okay. I don't want to be in debt right now, especially a dwarf debt.
Smart man. Whoa.
Oh, what are you
Oh,
doing?
what is that supposed
Like,
to mean?
you haven't heard about dwarf debts? Dwarf debts are
I mean, yeah,
legendary.
but like, I mean,
Sounds
The
don't know
interest
about
rate
that
on
one, Chief.
the interest rate on dwarf
stereotypical, man.
loans. It's not stereotypical.
Sounds like a stereotype to me.
This man is a walking. He literally said he wants to still get the cauldron from the people that he gave for food.
That's
I don't know what cauldron
that's
we're
his-
talking about,
that's
but
his business. Okay, that's
yeah, very cool. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
I don't.
I think that would be it.
That's it.
All right, very
Thank
cool,
you.
very cool. Well, no problem. Take care now, y'all. And he sort of like hops down from his stool and sort of walks in front of the counter and sort of begins just like sweeping a little bit and sort of looking around the store, chatting to one of the other customers who are looking at some of like the wares on the wall.
All right, Orik. I just
So-
want you to know I'm not racist against you.
Just like your people, just not you though.
Not
Just
your
but
people.
though.
No, the other way around. It's
Towards
it's
you-
not
him?
your people. I'm just specifically towards you.
Oh,
That's probably better.
yes, I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah,
so.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, I turn at as we leave. I guess I turn at Renderil and I'm like, "May peace be with you," and then we head out the door.
What does
It's
that
with
mean?
you.
And everyone in the party looks at me.
With your passive perception here. He like turns to the guy he was talking to previously. The fuck's with that guy?
And then after everyone gives me a look, because I'm assuming because of the way y'all responded, like everyone's looking at me like, why'd you say that? I'm like, I don't know. I thought it would be nice. I thought it would be nice to say, I don't know. I
Making
gotta.
us look weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
it's just-
What should I say
been
to
before.
thank someone? Just I guess I should thank them. Just
Thank you.
normal. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
And walk out.
Thank you.
That's
Alrighty.
it. That's all you have to say.
I was trying to be deep.
See, at this point,
Sometimes you go too deep.
What are you-
All right.
Marco like walks up. Found you guys. So you guys set to head out. Or is there any more shopping you guys need to do?
I have
Um,
everything I need. Oh, I have everything I need.
I should be fine. Yeah, I got all the bullets I need.
All right.
I
well,
got
let's
two
head north then.
potions. Hell yeah,
Let's do
let's do it.
So for Find Familiar, it says it needs to be consumed.
And it takes an hour to do that though, so it's something that you could definitely do when you guys like settle down and rest for the night.
Okay.
But yeah,
Wait.
yeah. So all right, you guys head from Bryn Shander. With that, because it was very quick, you guys do get to Targos by the end of the night. I think I do have a Targos map, I believe.
Argos. Oh shit. My Castlevania senses.
So you guys do head into Targos. You guys can either spend the night in one of the inns and get some food to mitigate not needing to, use one of your. I mean, you did get some more rations, but it's up to you guys. You guys can, in the dome outside, or if you guys want to spend the night inside in one of the inns, you can.
Is this place Lushkin's Arms?
The Luskin's Arms. This is Targos.
Luskin? Luskin.
Luskin, which is also the name of the city where the Arcane Brotherhood is from. Let me find where is Targos. Targos. The Luskin Arms is an inn. It is an inn.
Oh, it's an inn. Okay.
I imagine it'd be like an armory.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
is not. It looks to be a converted public house. It looks to be sort of a mix of a public house / inn. Yeah.
All right, I think we can just spend the night in Luskin's.
I mean, yeah, I have no problem with that. I like Luskin.
make our way.
So it will be for what is the yes. So for rooms it will be if you guys are spending Morco's gonna stay in a room himself, but you guys if you want to split 2 people and 2 people it would be 5 silver per room, so 1 gold for 2 rooms essentially.
I'll pay.
All right.
I'll just pay for me and Orik.
Oh,
Hey.
So 5 silver, okay, so that means the other group needs to pay for them.
I don't have any.
The only reason I do this work is so I don't have to room with Zylwren.
Hey, I wouldn't want to room with that guy either.
Why do y'all hate me so much?
You cost me a finger.
Oh yeah, but like.
No,
now
I
look cool,
didn't.
dude.
You cost yourself a finger.
Also, you see this hole? You see this hole? You see this hole? In my
Please,
clothes?
please, please, no fighting in the inn. Please,
Is
please.
All right,
You
guys.
see this like bald, like age and like bags under his eyes, like older gentleman, like commoner's clothing, just sort of like behind the desk, like as you guys walk in and like are chatting before deciding what you guys want to do. And just like, please, please, not in the inn, guys.
Yeah, Zil,
Thank
people are
you.
trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll just give him a gold for our room because I don't have any silver.
And Morco like steps in. Does that mean I get to get the extra room? Because technically, he's gonna roll a persuasion check against this. He takes the gold and he's like, "No, that's not what that means. But thank you, though."
No.
And Morco's like, "Fucker." He's
Okay.
gonna
Well,
take out a gold himself and give it to the guy. I also don't have silver myself either.
all right. Let's
And-
just. I guess I'm rooming with Zyl.
I mean, you could also room with me if you want.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's so mean.
Sick. I wanted the bed anyway. And I mean, he sort of like goes upstairs. Well, actually, what he is going to do, he's going to. No, he's going to get changed. If you want to get, you can ask for change. You know, that's a thing, right?
Can I
That's
get?
a thing in the
Morco's going to ask for change. He's going to spend his change on a meal for the night, so he doesn't have to use one of his rations.
Can I also get change, please?
You're paying for a meal.
Sure.
It's sort of after you, yeah. I'll say because Morco would have asked for change afterwards, you can ask for change too. So he gives you 5 silver back. Yeah.
I have silver. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna go up to the
How much
room.
is a meal?
A meal here would be 3 silver pieces.
3 salt pieces. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
also-
paying for us.
Do I need the fire, by the way, Gavin?
If you want to, you could just you don't have to if you want to spend it on a meal and then give the tip the waitress 2 extra silver. That's fine. Yeah.
No, I'm like for fine familiar.
Oh, do you have to? No, you already removed the 10 gold from your inventory when you bought the supplies. So as long as you're just in your bedroom and you're spending the hour, you can, yeah, do it.
All right, cool. Whatever. Let's get a meal before. How much is a meal? You said 2, 3?
3. It's 3. Yeah.
3 silver. I had more 3 silver. Did they give us any ketchup?
They did not know.
Do you want to spit? Wait, is the
They
meal?
also didn't have any potatoes in this one. This one was this one was more like a pot pie.
I'm leaving this. Depending on what
3
this is.
silver per person.
Yeah, per meal. Yes.
All right, I'll pay for mine. Let's see.
Bart, can you cover me?
I guess so.
Can I?
Actually, you know
I
what?
roll to see if this is good or not.
You know what, Mexian? I'll pay for yours too.
What?
You were nice and wanted to room with me, so I got you.
Sure thing. I'm
Wait.
thinking to myself,
Oh crap! I have 5 silver. I'm 1 short.
Yeah.
Could you give me 1
That's
silver,
fine.
Mexian? I'm so sorry. I'm s-
World's
I
best
already-
friend.
This is what we call copium.
Didn't I already? Okay.
just give him 1 silver. I'll pay you back. Don't worry. Just give him 1
Just
silver. I'll
one-
give him 5.
Just 1 silver.
Yeah.
Zorin.
All right.
So I'm guessing I have.
All right, I have no silver now. And then
And I have 4 now, I suppose.
All right, so you guys do get your nice and warm hot pie meal. If someone wants ale with that, you'll have to add extra, but just for the meal
Is
itself,
it good?
it's good. It doesn't have the most seasoning, and it's not like the most diverse set of, veggies inside. But you at least got like carrots, corn, peas, and then what you think is chicken. Yeah.
Much is the ale.
What do you think is chicken?
How much is ale would be if you want to mug? It'd be 4 copper.
Yeah, I'm for copper in it.
Okay.
Might as well, Give me one of them.
Morco sort of finishes up his food like quickly and then sort of heads up into his room. And he's like, I'll wake you guys up in the morning if you're not already up. But
All right.
night.
Good night.
Yeah.
And you see as he walks up the steps, he sort of like snaps his finger and it's like snow owl just like perches on his shoulders as he goes up the steps.
Do that.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, that thing.
Sleeping? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
You get yourself some rest. Alright, you guys. I don't think there's anything I need to do, so I'm just gonna finish up. I just finished up the meal. Go upstairs.
Okay. So you spend your hour before going to bed getting that spell. So what familiar are you creating after an hour of sort of this incantation, sort of putting these herbs into a fine-tuned sort of sigil in a circle, and then adding sort of this charcoal and making sort of a sign inside of this herb circle. What familiar are you creating? And
I am summoning a lizard.
a lizard. Okay.
Lizard.
And how would you describe this lizard?
It's like how would I describe it? I don't know. Probably like a little salamander, a little small, green. Well, I guess not. How small would it be?
I'm pretty sure lizards are tiny creatures. So it would be very
Probably
like
that is.
like sit on your shoulder, sort of like lizard.
Yeah, it's a largely, not largely. It's a lizard.
Okay.
I'm stumbling over my words. I'm sorry.
All right. So as you see, this lizard just sort of
Little gecko guy. There you go.
just on your shoulder.
Now I know it's a like a lizard of sorts, right? But could 15 minutes save you 15% or more on adventurers insurance?
What are you talking about?
You hear a fucking loud grunt in the other room as an elbow just smacks against the wall, and you hear, "That was really bad. That was really bad.
And then
Go to bed."
Well, real quick, could I go to the sort of where we got the food from and exchange a gold for 10 silver? Like,
Yeah.
trade that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I come back and give Mexian 1 silver back.
Okay. so add 9 silver to your inventory minus 1 gold, and then just Mexian add 1 silver to your inventory.
I have 5 silver again.
Yay. All right. Do you guys following morning you guys wake up, do you guys want to continue moving forward, or is there anything else you guys want to do in bright and early in the morning as Morco sort of wakes all of you? Even if you guys want to sleep in a little bit, sort of like on the dot every day, he's been sort of the one waking up and sort of just like knocks on the door.
Marco, how many more talents before we reach our destination?
We got Bremen, and then about 2 days worth of travel in between Bremen because there are no roads. We have to pave our own. So
Wait, weren't we supposed to collect the reward in Brinchander?
well, that wasn't my job. That was your guys' job.
Yeah,
So
we need to collect them now. We're still
Are we going
here.
back?
oh boy.
Right
For
now that we're
fuck's sake.
still-
Oh wait, no, wait, it's in Brinchander.
Yeah, you guys would have to travel 4 hours
Nah,
and then
yeah,
another
I'm
4
not.
hours to Targos.
Damn it.
So you guys would
Fucking forgot that
you would
shit.
add an extra day, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not adding an extra.
I'll
day.
allow you guys to, depending on how this goes. I'll say if you guys want to do something during that period, you can.
Mhm.
What would you guys have liked to have done in Brinchander? to try to collect this reward.
I would have went to like the town hall person and be like, "Where's town hall? Actually, Speaker's Place, Palace for trying to collect the reward."
Was it the
for
man
this
with the very old voice?
No, this is that. He's probably
that,
dead.
no,
most
that
likely.
was I forgot. Well, no,
Yeah,
well,
that was Dugan's soul. He's most likely dead.
Wait,
yeah.
but we talked to someone with a voice like that before we went to slay the dragon. Like with a similar voice, like the. I'm not gonna try to do it. I almost tried.
I was about to attempt.
I can do an old man voice, but I don't know if I can do that old man voice. That's the issue.
Yes.
Yes, that is what is
That one. I thought I heard that before we went to destroy the
You could have. I mean, I don't get all my voices. You know, I
Mhm.
definitely cross
Mhm.
different ones.
Well, but yeah, that was back where I remember the Bryn Chanter's a different place. Well, I guess Lucius is figuring out where to go. I would have done this earlier, but I had to make the stupid Geico joke. I feel like Zyl would have kind of asked Mexian about the lizard, so he would have been like, "Oh, it's so cute. What did you name it? Does it have a name?"
No.
No? Can I name it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't have a name yet, but I'll name it soon, in like a little while. Yeah, I'm thinking on it. I mean, if you can think of one too, like it's your, that's so cute.
I'm really bad at naming things.
Just call it Kyle.
Kyle. Actually, no. I'll think about it.
All right, you think about it. I'll think of something, and if I can, figure something out, I'll suggest a name.
Do you have to feed it?
I figured it out. His name is Daniel.
Daniel.
Yes.
Daniel.
What an exotic name.
How exotic.
So, do you guys want to retcon and go back to Bryn Shander and attempt to do this, or just do it afterwards?
I don't
let's
care.
Just move
I say move
forward.
on.
Let's move
Okay.
forward. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Let's just live with them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, it's technically not my responsibility to remind what quests you guys need to do. Yeah, especially when you
You're
guys
right.
technically weren't supposed to be given a reward in general, and you guys are trying to go and do it on your own.
Yeah.
When you greedy fuck.
All right, so it takes you guys a couple hours to get to Bremen from Targos. I think it's only actually 1 hour. Let me pull up Bremen.
The reward is the memories we made.
Along the way, yeah.
Yeah, let me just remember the pinky I lost.
As I take out Sven's letter and put it back into my robe, so that's right.
Cries, puts it in his room. And as you guys are walking towards Bremen, which is a small coastal on the lake, town, he sort of turns to you guys and we actually really don't even have to stand here if you guys need any supplies. It's a very small, very, very small town, but if you guys would like, you're more than welcome to be here. You guys actually have been to Bremen. This is the place where you first met Sven. It's the 5 Tavern place.
I wonder if Sven might be here. We can give him a proper goodbye. And I say this. Wait, I just realized what I'm saying. I need to specify to who I'm saying this to because I don't want to say it. Well, I guess Morco thought that. Okay, anyway, I say this specifically to Mexian. Not the whole party.
Not the whole. Why not?
Oh, okay, Mexian, and whoever's closest, sort of. I say it quieter, but not like right.
Well,
so
Marco doesn't hear because he's in front, sort of leading you guys. So I'll say all 4 of you here, everyone except Marco, as he's just leading you guys ahead, and he's briefly turns around and says, "We don't have to pass by here if you guys don't think we should, because we're already going to be going around it anyway. So it's up to you guys."
You can go through. Check it out a bit.
Okay, sure. So yeah, you guys head into Bremen, which is where the 5 taverns, I think is what they were called, is located. Bremen.
Buried treasures.
As you guys sort of head in, Where would you guys like to go?
Zill's like,
Oh, man.
can
Where did we?
can we go to the tavern?
Yeah, where did we meet? Sven?
Which one? There's 5.
The one we were at
No,
last time.
There's Stones, Even Keel, Rivers Mouth, Grumpy Moose, or Rivers Mouth, Grumpy Moose, and the Blackbeard Brothers.
Oh man, we've been through so much I don't remember the name. Was it
Oh, man, was it
Blackbeard? That
Blackbeard?
sounds familiar. Yes. Let's try Blackbeard.
I was too drunk to remember.
That
Was
was
he
a...
drunk still? It's been like hours.
No.
When is he not?
That's true. That is. Let's just say.
You guys head to the Blackbeard Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys in turn, you see there are, you guys walk in, you see there are 2, what look to be 6'4", identical twin male half orcs. One of them bald with a long, like, braided beard. The other one has a nice ponytail, long, nice set of hair, and a little bit shorter, like, facial hair, but still nice and groomed. As they're sort of like, one of them is you can see in the back sort of cooking something. The other one is in the process of chatting to a patron as they sort of grab a drink and like nod and sit in a booth in the corner of the room as you guys all walk in. Hey, oh yeah, I think I remember you guys. You guys were friends with Sven, right?
Yes. Where is he? Is he around?
I don't know. I haven't seen him since you guys last came here.
Oh,
So
okay.
Not here, bro. Let's go.
Okay. Wow.
That's all I wanted to do.
Lucius, quick to leave a tavern. Okay.
Just fucking get this over with.
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
Marco's like look, he's like pointing at like a fictional watch, and he's like,
No,
All
like,
right. Well, thank you. We might come back at some point. Thank you very much for letting us.
oh yeah, no
stop by.
problem. Yeah, it was great. It was great seeing you guys again.
All right. So we're heading back out, and I guess since he's still drunk, I'll just say that on the way I made beer on my alchemy jug.
Okay. You made beer in your alchemy jug. Wait, did you say someone's still drunk?
Yeah, Lucius was.
How is he still?
Drunk.
He's not drunk.
I'm a drunk. I just had 1 ale like 2 towns ago.
Let me
I
find.
made beer.
I'm like sober.
There we go. It is. Your destination is right. Put I don't know what to fucking put for the marker. I'll put whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh, that's big. There we go.
Well, that's
Whatever this is
gigantic fucking tornado.
I think that's the destination, right? No, it's in between. Yes, right here. Cool. All right, so you guys then make your way because you guys woke up and spent the night in Targos, past through Bremen in like an hour, and then since it is not a paved road, it takes quite a bit more time to. Let me see, distance-wise, so I get this right. Okay, and then this too. Cool. Yeah. So it'll be about 2 days. So you guys get about, right here on your finally finishing your first day of journey, just traveling through. I will though need someone to roll me. One person to roll me. Actually, one person to roll me a survival check, and then one person to roll me just a random d20.
Who's doing the survival?
I'll do the survival check.
Wonder who was. I wonder who.
I'm sure there's no ulterior motive.
I know, right?
11.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a d20 and I kind of regret it.
What did you get?
7.
Okay. So you guys head your way in the day, snow blazing, walking through these not mountains, but definitely very hilly sort of snowscapes, and it's weary. And at one point, it gets to be very, very snowy, and you guys eventually sort of find yourselves quite unsure where you are. So essentially, you guys, by the time it gets to nightfall, do not travel as far as intended, sort of getting lost in a snowstorm. But it is now night, and Morco sort of is like, we'll just hopefully the fucking weather will die down tomorrow. We can start again. But all right, we gotta hopefully do better than that. And sort of begins to like set up for his spell. And after 11 minutes while holding this crystal and sort of like drawing sort of this imaginary sigil, you see the dome sort of is created. And with that, if you guys would like to long rest, if anyone expended anything.
This is so much better than having to build camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also don't have to worry about anything, killing us because they can't enter as long as I'm in here. So,
Good.
yeah, no longer having to do those perception rolls, unless you want to, but yeah.
Guess I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest.
After that battle with the construct, I didn't quite think I'd feel this safe around you, but you've proven quite the opposite. I really appreciate you, Morko.
It's no problem. You can thank the Brotherhood. I normally wouldn't have this many spells at my disposal, but they are very generous when it comes to helping me in my endeavors. So, yeah. All right, but you guys successfully have a long rest and begin your next day of travel. Let me back off. Oh, it's notes. So for this, who would like to roll me a survival check? If anyone would like to assist, you can with that.
I can roll a survival.
All right.
Okay, I'm guessing Lucius is assisting.
So is this with advantage?
Yeah, assuming one of them are assisting you, Orik, or someone's assisting you, then
Who
yes.
wants to assist me, baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So yeah, Orik will help you. So roll with advantage then. Yeah.
Baby. First one. 13 plus 3, 16. Next
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Nat 1. So. that's
16. 16 is still
16,
good. Yeah. So someone roll me just a straight D20.
Anyone?
I rolled 5.
5. Okay. You guys keep on walking. This time the snow is not nearly as bad, and you push through an entire day's worth of travel. Not getting lost, so you guys stay on track. But eventually, if you guys do want to push through, it would be about, I would say, probably 5 more hours. I would say 4 more hours of traveling to get there. Or you guys can just rest, and then in the morning, start from there and not push possible exhaustion.
Yeah, we've been down this thing before. We should probably camp.
Chop.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this. As he begins immediately pulls out his crystal and begins to do the incantation, and you guys set up for the night.
This never gets old.
So.
It's pretty nice. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, it's very easy.
Marco, what can we expect in coming up? Like, kind of monsters we might see.
In the general wilderness, or where we're going to?
Where we're going. Like, do you have any legends of the city?
I don't know where the city is. I just know that there is apparently a whale that takes travelers to places on the Sea of Moving Ice, and they may know where we're supposed to be headed. So I kind of just waited
Did
on
you
that.
say a whale?
Yeah, well, yeah. Talking whale, but a whale, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fuck?
You know what? We've seen Stranger. It's fine.
I mean, hey, I just took the word of all the people that told me about it, so I'm hoping it works out, but, worst comes to worst, we find some other way to get there. I do know there is some prison far off that probably has some ships that could take us, but this one is the closest and seemed to be the least threatening option. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go to prison.
Well, we would go to prison, but we would have to talk to the people in the prison.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So long rest again.
Why would you go to prison, Lucius?
I don't know.
We said we're not going to
He
I
said
just feel
we were going to go to a prison.
to a
not
prison
going-
because not
Yeah.
going into prison.
Right.
We just
No.
need to rent a boat from the prison.
I understood that.
Are
I
you
was just wondering why he
insinuating something?
thought. No, I'm just wondering why he thought he would go. You're a good
Oh.
man, Lucius.
Damn good, man.
Was he insinuating something?
Was there a comma there? I am good man, or I'm good man. I'm good man. Anyway, let's proceed.
I'm gonna just scowl at
No,
him.
he's just doing the patois.
He's a good man.
I'm good man.
I said I'm a damn good man, but
Okay.
All right. So I'd say here, how about we have like a 3 to 5 minute break, halfway
yeah.
point break, and then we'll reconvene. We can start. As you guys are making your way to this area, to the hopeful destination. But yeah,
Sounds good
so
with me.
we'll have that, and we will be right back shortly. So thank you guys. See you soon. All right, so we're back. First and foremost, before we start anything, I need Orik and Lucius to roll me 3 3d6s.
Even though
Don't
we still
total
don't
it.
have the items.
I know he got rid of 2. Did you get rid of yours?
My shoes should still be on that table.
Oh, okay, cool. You don't have to roll anything. He still is carrying that shard. So Lucius,
Yeah.
I need you to roll 3
I-
d6s
wait.
Okay.
individually.
I thought Mexian was holding the shard.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I'm-
Mexian. Sorry, Mexian.
I
You
get
roll
it.
me 3d6s. Sorry, and don't total it. Just like I just need to know what each number is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 2, a 4, and a 6.
Okay, you're fine. All right. Cool.
I'm just
using-
carrying a fucking shard of
I'm
demon.
I'm using it as a blanket. It's a weighted blanket.
The fuck are you doing?
Look, this feels surprisingly good.
It's a fucking evil fucking shard. Who's not? Okay.
Look, man, the
So-
weight is kind of, I don't know, man. It's comforting.
I don't know what is actually going to be on this one because I haven't used it in a while. But
Mhm.
disregard the characters on here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from previous campaign. That's what I thought. Yes, but this is what the setup looks like from where you guys are
A
at.
dog.
Oh yeah, that's our boy. That's our boy Dell.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a wolf token, and then someone was like, "No, this is what Dell looks like. 'Cause that's the name of the wolf." Because one of them is a Beastmaster Ranger.
Why
And now
his
we-
face like that long?
It's Dell.
Is it wiki how?
It does look like hell yeah.
Example of when
No,
breeding
it
goes
is a
wrong.
wiki how. There it is.
All right, so you guys finally, after about 4 hours of traveling, reach your way to this outpost, and I will read a description because I do believe there is a description. Yes. What you see walking up is what looks to be a frozen rowboat stuck in ice, trapped against a 10-foot long wooden pier. The pier is ice glazed and slippery. As you guys sort of carefully walk your way onto the sort of ice, you see what looks to be to your, well, before you do that, what you see to your right appears to be a small domed cabin that faces the bay. A bloated door covered in ice and a dormant barnacle hangs slightly ajar in the rusted hinges as you guys sort of walk up here. I'll put your characters. I don't even know if it's going to be necessary, but just in case. Ooh. As you guys sort of reach here, and Morco, of course, sort of leading the way. Yeah, this is Anjuk's Bell, is what they call it, or so I'm told. As like turns around. So yeah, apparently we're supposed to ring this bell, and that'll alert the whale, and then they'll give us a ride. I don't know. That's just what I've been told.
Just ring the magic
Are we gonna
bell.
ride a whale?
Are we gonna go inside of it, or like what?
Yeah.
I was told different things. One person said apparently the whale can eat you without actually eating you. There's a pocket dimension inside. Another person said there is a bubble that forms almost similarly to like the dome. And essentially you can breathe inside this bubble and it's just on the whale's back. I've heard multiple stories, like I said. Don't know. But we can sure as hell try at least. But Yeah. And he sort of like scanters and like sort of roll it.
Ring that bell. Ring that
Yeah,
bell.
he's fine. He just sort of like slides down and lands on the ice and like looks up at you guys. Are you
Oh,
are you coming or?
yeah, I'm gonna jump down.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I go down.
And he sort of walks up and gets to the bell.
Can I try?
Um,
Do we have to roll anything?
let me see how far this. What does the drop say? I don't know if it's that big or not.
It's like 40 feet drop. It's like casual.
Let me see. DC's not super hard, but yeah, I would say roll just because it's very icy and yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
it's about a 10-foot drop. So yeah,
Rolling my d20. And I'm
What
gonna
are we
do
rolling?
acrobatics, right?
Oh, we're all rolling to get down
acrobatics
there.
or strength. Yeah, acrobatics
Okay.
or strength. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do acrobatics.
So yeah, that's past that 17 plus 8. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that's-
you're fine. Yeah, you just sort of
Real life dice.
just front flip and land easy.
Easy money.
I rolled an 18.
All right, 18. You sort of jump and slide a little bit and briskly like dust yourself off, and you see Morco's like, nice. Oh,
rolled
nice,
an 8.
Mexican. As you sort of like put your foot and you like almost slip, you're like, no, and you sort of just like dangle and you sort of like begin to like slowly hold on and slide,
Slide down,
But
scrape myself
dragging
down.
your ass. Yeah,
But as he does that,
and he's like,
as that happens, I trip over him and probably fall on my face because I got a 4.
what'd you get? You got a 4.
Yeah.
I
I trip over him as that happens.
Yeah, as he's like slowly sliding, you're just like, I can sort of, and just and you eat shit and take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall on your face. Morco's just like, that got progressively worse as each of you went down. That's actually fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. But hey, you're all alive. As he sort of walks up, he's like, are you y'all cool if I ring this? I mean, might as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything's gonna stop.
And you see, it's just this 1 foot diameter copper bell that dangles from this like 10-foot tall wooden pole attached to this little like pier. Bell comes with a rope and a clapper, and sort of he grabs it and just ding 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 ding. I wasn't told like how long we have to. Yeah, I was about to say I don't.
Yeah.
We'll find out, I suppose. But
Can I look into that big old crack in the right next to me?
I'm assuming that's where it'll probably be. But yeah, we might as well just chill. And sort of, you see Morco looks around. And he's like looks up and he notices that there looks to be some like vultures sort of like circling around.
What's up?
I know, just some vultures above.
Oh, vultures. Don't vultures usually? I guess I roll for animals.
No, it wouldn't be animal handling. It would be. I mean, what are you trying to do with this animal knowledge that you're trying to?
I was gonna say like if I knew like what a vulture was.
Oh, that would be a nature check. If you're trying to find anything about like, about some bird, then yeah, it'd
Let's
probably be
see if
nature.
I know about vultures in general. I'm a pretty stupid. Nah, I'm stupid. I don't know what a vulture is.
You probably know what a vulture is. You're more so rolling for if you know what the insinuations of vultures flying around are.
Yeah, then yeah, I don't know why they're flying around.
And then he speaks up on your behalf. He's like, yeah, no, vultures generally don't hover around undead or like, alive prey, which is kind of odd.
Just a little bit, just a little
Yeah.
out of the ordinary.
Something's dead.
Yeah. I don't see any dead things here, so
Yet.
okay.
Next
you
is going
stop
to
it.
be you.
Oh,
It's rolling.
we're all in-
So at this point, Orik. Actually, what is everyone's passive perception?
Passive perception is a 10 for me.
Okay.
16 for me.
13.
Okay. Cool. So everyone except Morco. All right. Yeah, everyone except Morco and Mexian, who are sort of fixated on
The vultures.
the vultures, sort of begin to hear, and it's initiated by Orik as he like clocks off, and you see from like this bank around here, sort of coming up over a hill, you see moving up from the snow looks to be 5 individuals sort of covered in like snow attire to like look and dress the part like they were hiding and sort of stand up with like spears. They look to be humans, but sort of stare off at you. And I will mark where they are located. I think I have a.
You know what? Maybe the spear would have come in handy here. I'm saying this as me, not my character.
I'm gonna give. Oh, this is perfect actually. And you see 5 individuals sort of just stand up, glaring at you all, as Morco is still sort of fixated, same with like Mexian, and then you guys just sort of clock that everyone else is staring at something, and they look, and then you all can now see there looks to be 5 individuals just sort of like standing, staring off at you all.
Hi. Friendly. Let's stay friendly, guys. We got some, I don't know.
You better not be here to take our whale.
Nope, not here to take any
I'm
whales.
not here to
I
take-
speak whale.
I see.
They all look at each other. Roll me a deception check with disadvantage. Actually, no, just a straight deception check, yeah. It's just a DC of you.
I roll a 13 and I start going like,
Boys,
And you see they sort of like begin to all like walk forward and begin to like perch over all along here.
Hey, we're not here to hurt any whales. We're not here to hurt any whales. Sorry to guys.
well, that boy doesn't speak whale because you can't really speak whale unless you're
Yeah.
a druid and
Don't
your
worry.
friend.
He's an idiot. He's an
Oh, we know that. We clocked that. Yeah, we clocked that one for sure.
Zil just starts laughing.
We're just here. We're here for.
Nervous laughter is like.
We're here. We're here for a
No, not
normal
nervous.
journey.
No, he's laughing.
A normal journey.
He's
you
just
say.
straight up
The
laughing.
whale.
Why would you preface it like this?
Well, we're trying to get rid of this whale. And if it's going to be out of commission for a couple days taking some adventures on a journey,
Wait,
I
you're
don't
trying to
know.
get rid of the whale? What do you?
harvest it. Or it's fat, it's oil, it's
Oh.
flubber.
I mean, that's a bit extreme.
You see Morco is like hiding behind. He's trying to like make himself look smaller. As you see, he's like slowly drawn his like battle axe and his shield on his other hand.
You know, I'm sure we can like work out some agreement. Why don't you guys just come down for a little bit?
Yeah, we really don't want to fight. I'm sorry that my
Yeah.
joke didn't land, but we really don't like. you
Really
know.
don't want to fight as I put 2 hands behind where my pistols are on my backside.
Roll me a persuasion check
Okay,
with advantage because one of you also said they don't want to fight. Yeah,
who wants to roll?
you're the one who started.
no,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Ready.
you're the one who talked
I'm
to
gonna
us.
roll
I'd
my
say.
2 d20s. Ready? Set, go. That's first one is 13. Next one is 18. So -1, 17 is my highest.
Okay. And they sort of
All right, well, we don't have to fight, no. But
Just-
I'm assuming in that case you're gonna take off and let us get our prey. I mean,
yeah,
you did
he
already
should-
ring the bell for us, so.
Yeah, he'll probably be coming through there. We're just gonna back out over here. You guys can stay over here beside the hole.
and you see they all one by one begin to try and sort of like slide down as well. And you see all of them one by one. And this last one sort of alpha and just trips and takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he falls prone, and they all of them.
I started
No.
laughing.
Gendrick, you
No.
fucking idiot! Wait, do you say now?
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Is that what you're saying?
What did you? What happened?
Did you
Oh.
say now?
I thought I heard.
Oh no. I said okay. Now we're gonna just do this
Oh.
very simple.
I thought he was saying like now he.
Y'all five. We will walk past each other slowly. Okay. Slowly.
Okay, the tension that we're creating with a conversation like this is just killing me. Can we just agree not to hurt each other?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty okay.
Well, that means you're all gonna get out of here while we wait for the whale.
Yeah, let's move upwards. As we take one pace, you will take one pace upwards. That's
All
fair.
right, that's
All
fair.
One pace upwards, everybody.
Hey,
Everybody keep going once.
you, number one. I also fell down that. Doesn't it suck? It's not
Fuck
good.
you! I didn't fall down.
Being
I
really rude. Wow.
I dropped something on the and I had to pick it up, but I had to do it in a really aggressive way to
Oh,
assert
well,
my
same.
dominance.
My bad. I'm sorry. That happened to me too. That exact same thing. I apologize.
What the fuck am I listening to? Move one
Right.
pace upwards.
And you see Morco's just like hugging
Yeah.
behind, trying to like decrease his size.
Did they see him?
Right?
They continue to move one pace upward as everyone else does.
Right. Everybody keep moving, keep moving. Let's move like 3 paces this time. Make it fun.
We're gonna run into one another. That's not happening.
This time.
Fine. Well, nobody's running into
This
it,
is slippery. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna fall.
You guys have snowshoes. You're fine. If you didn't, it would be slippery. You guys got
Alright.
ice shoes.
Oh.
All right, now I will be moving 1 pace, 2 pace, 3 pace, 4 paces.
Why are you?
There. We are now all allowed to move 4 paces adjacent from each other, okay?
As they begin to move, they
Yeah.
sort of you walk by them and they sort of just
Mhm.
keep their weapons sort of armed and they let you walk by. All right. And you see the group begins to sort of set up, nudging past everyone, setting up a sort of entrapment scenario.
Yeah. Wait, number 2. Got a little something on you. Whip out my gun.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm gonna use forceful shot to see if I can try to
Knock him
push
in
him
the
into the
water.
little.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Roll me a. Well, first, I want everyone to roll me initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
20.
I'll let. What was it? Let
That's-
me.
Oh, you gotta
let
do the
me.
thing.
Let me.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me do the thing. Don't start shouting at me. All right.
But that would have been. Wouldn't that have fit into the first one though?
What did,
No, actually,
20 and above, isn't it? I don't know.
yes, it is. Yeah, 25 to 20. Yeah, 25 to 20.
Okay, so yes, 20.
Okay. Anyone else? Oh, wow, it auto rolled for you and it got a 20 also. 20 to 15.
Oh, that's me. Wait, no, was it me? No, never mind. Sorry.
15 to 10.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What'd you get?
I got a 10.
Oh, okay. 10 to 5?
9.
I got
9?
5.
Okay. 5.
I did that whole setup thing because I was like, damn, that would be funny as fuck.
All right.
When we
So
just-
with this, because technically only Lucius was the one who's connected in this, Lucius, you get a surprise round, and then after that, we'll go into whatever the initiative order is.
Okay.
Because it wasn't a grouped, succinct attack; it was you just being like,
Right.
"Okay, now I'm gonna." Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
you're up first as you draw
Bang.
and try to fire at number 2 as he turns around. You got something, and then
Let me roll my
yeah. We'll see
thing
what
real
hits.
quick. D20. All right, that's gonna be a 10. 10 plus 10, 20. That hits, right?
Yep, that hits for sure.
Okay. Gotcha. And I'm gonna roll for damage, and that's 1d10. Where's my d10? Damn, I don't have my d10s on. Okay, I'm just gonna roll regularly through here, and that's also with the expended grit shot for forceful, as I said before.
Okay. And they have to make for forceful. It's a
saving
throw, right?
Saving
Yeah.
throw 16. It says, or be
Yeah.
pushed 15 feet away, which I assume is
Correct.
into that lake.
Yeah. That's that one. Okay. So yeah.
So how much damage does it do to
It does 13 to him.
13? All right. As you just see, and it just goes flying and just splashes into the water. So there.
Wonder if he could swim.
As you see, he's just blasted, and everyone they all draw weapons. And that means we will start from the normal top of the round. After that, Zyl, you are up first.
Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can cast. Oh no, never mind. I don't want to do that. All right. Well,
I'm so sad. I just rolled 2 12s.
I kind of look at Lucius confused, like, okay, okay, I guess we're fighting, you know. And then I don't know if I have anything that can push, because I want to push too, you know. I kind of want to but I don't know if there's an ability that I can do.
Man, what if he took that Eldritch Blast feat that gave him
that we were talking about earlier? Yeah. Oh well. I might still just Eldritch Blast anyway. I'm far. Am I too close to Eldritch Blast number 1?
No, you're fine,
at a D. Okay. Then I roll to hit, and I rolled 25 to hit.
Whoa.
Yep, that hits for sure.
Damage on this is 11 damage on number 1.
11.
Yeah.
As you just like blasted, you could hear cracks in his bones. All right. So roll your second one.
Okay. 25 to hit once more.
Mm-hmm.
And damage on this one is 10 damage.
All right. Yeah, this guy's pretty beat up with that as you both shoulders. Anything else you want to do?
Anything else?
I'm double checking one thing real quick. I'm so sorry. Actually, you know what? I can do that next turn. Let's go. Next turn. Next person.
Okay. Cool. Morco is up, and you see Morco just sort of begins to like back and forth his battle axe as he runs up next to this dude. He is going to cast. Oh, it's a bonus action. Hell yeah. You see he sort of walks up and he bashes the dude in the face with his shield, and the dude, and he lifts his axe up, and you see sort of his right hand is covered with this weird sort of what looks to be almost like clouds, but very dark painted, sort of tattooed onto his arms, as the clouds begin to turn sort of skeletal, and his upper hand turns into almost a full skeleton. And you see sort of a massive necrotic field sort of go around him. And he then sort of pulls his arm down with his skeletal sort of forearm with his battle axe. And the guy in front is just like, what the fuck are you? And he is going to go and take an attack against him. Very sad. Yeah, as he goes, and the dude just sort of actually, I'm gonna give him. See if he's gonna. Okay. Yeah. That. Okay. Yeah. So as he does this, and he goes to strike, the dude in reaction just immediately like jumps into the water to avoid it. So he is also swimming. Yeah. And immediately Marco just. Probably, or you would have clocked that the attack would have missed, but thankfully the dude just sort of like shit himself and just jumped into the water. And that is his turn. It is now these guys' turns, as 1 and 2 are going to spend half a movement to get up from the water, no longer swimming. And 1 is going to pull his spear out and try to take an attack. Number 2 is going to run up here. This boy, the one who looks a little bit older and decked in different clothes, is going to run up. And then 5 and 4 are going to all attempt to take. So 1, 5, and 4 are going to try to attack Marco. And then the other 2 are going to attack Mexian. So against Marco, this first one is a 7, which misses. 15 misses. And 17 misses. As you see, 5 and 4 just throw, and he sort of, and this one, and he just ping, parries it with his shield.
Marco.
2 and the older gentleman are going to attack against with their spears against Mexian. So first one is a 14.
That hits.
Okay. Do you want to use a reaction? Would you be able to protect yourself if you used a certain spell?
I would. Yes. Just roll that next one first.
Okay. Next one is a 16.
Yeah, those both would hit.
Even with even if you...
with shield, no.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to use it or no? It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll use shield.
You'll use shield. So you see they sort of go in at the same time, like tag team, try to stab, and just this like barrier just blocks the two attacks. Which means Lucius, you are up. Orik, you are on deck.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna first start off by I'm gonna expend another grit point. This time I really want to try piercing shot this time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make an attempt to hit him through there. And I'm gonna go crazy and use the -5 for a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Baby. Rolling, come on. And this is for the first one, by the way. So that's an 18. So 18 -5, 13 plus 10. Plus 10. Yeah, that's gonna be 23.
23 damage against number 2.
No, 23 to hit.
To hit? Oh yeah, 23 hits. Yeah.
Okay, and that's gonna be plus 10 damage. So with the D10, and that first one is gonna take. Wait, do I have to do anything beforehand? The initial attack gains +1 to the firearms misfire. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add +1 to that.
Wait, what do you? I'm confused. What are you're doing? What are you doing?
Misfire. The misfire.
Oh, yeah. So you add the misfire because you have to, because you're using piercing shot. So the attack hits. So it hits him. He takes how much damage? The first guy.
Let me first roll. This is gonna be +10. So that is 17 damage.
All right. Yeah, 17. You in the neck, and you see it begins to grab his throat as it's just blood begins pouring out. And then because you did piercing shot, roll me a disadvantage attack roll to hit the guy behind, essentially with the same bullet.
That's the D20s, right?
Yeah, that's just D20 with just a disadvantage attack roll. Yeah.
Okay.
But that doesn't stack with the -10, so it's just a straight roll. It's just a standard disadvantage attack roll.
D20, first one I got, that's an 18. Second one I got, that is a 16, bro. What the fuck? No, 19. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that hits. So you guys see it goes through the trachea of this dude and then pierces the guy behind. So roll your damage for the dude behind.
Gotcha. That's going to be 11 damage without the modifier for the -5, obviously.
All right. Okay. 11. Nice. And it's fucker. As he gets shot in the chest, and it doesn't keep going through, but it does get lodged inside number 3's chest. All right.
Hit his nipple. And I'm gonna take a shot with the next pistol.
Okay.
And we're gonna roll D20. This is just gonna be a regular shot on number 1.
Okay.
Oh no, number 1. Sorry, number 2.
Okay. Yeah, number 2 is looking pretty rough as well.
Let's see, number 2, baby. That's a 16. No.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's 16. Yeah. And rolling for damage. 16 damage, boys.
Yeah, he's just holding his neck. Just gets shot in the head and just drops to his knees and falls to the ground, dead.
Ooh. Yeah, I only used 2 bullets for that. That's a new record.
Anything else you want to do?
That'll be it.
All right, Orik, you're up. Mexian, you're on deck.
All right, I'm just gonna walk here and use Word of Radiance on number 1 and 3.
Okay. Yeah, they have to make con saves, right?
Con 15, yeah.
Yeah. Number 1 fails. Number 3 succeeds, though.
All right. And that is 7 damage.
All right. The number. Oh, got the. No. Oh, I now remember how much he had. Okay. All right, 7. Yeah. Yeah. Number 1 is looking pretty rough right now. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna do nothing.
Okay. I sort of. Actually, do you want to describe how this cantrip is?
Well,
Sort of
most of my like I have a lot of like radiant spells, but they're I don't really think of it as like radiant energy, like literally light. It's like always stone themed. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it more of like a shadow. It's less of a shadow and more like an opaque or not opaque, but like closer to opaque than you would normally imagine like a shade would be. So
Okay.
but like you still see through, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so the word of radiance, I'm imagining like I just like blast this like this stone yeah.
Sort of wave out in like 5-foot radius, so anyone around just. You see 3 ducks and 1 gets pummeled to these sort of like shadow stones. And he's looking super rough. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, no, just
Okay. Mexian, you're up then.
Okay. I'm just gonna toll the dead number 1.
Okay. That's a wisdom save. I don't think even if he
Wisdom 16.
succeeds, yeah, that's an 18. So he still takes half damage. He's probably gonna die from that though.
Okay. Okay, that does 9 damage.
Yeah, as you as you see, usually the spectral bell sort of shows up. You just see the bell next to him, sort of a weird sort of like spectral figure sort of is like being torn off of it, and sort of just smacks him in the face as you see sort of his spirit, just this spirit gets shunted out and thank you, and just goes into the sky as the body just falls into the water, just like not moving, just floating, begins to like sink.
Can I still just thank me? I'm very confused.
Jesus, Mexian, what just
Without-
happened?
That's all I'm able to do at that time.
Okay. Yeah, that boy's dead. And you see the other ones are just like, who the fuck are you guys? And that's the top of the round, so Zyl is up. As 5 and 4 are looking like they already missed with their first throws, and they're like grabbing their second spears, and they're like, oh shit.
Just a group of humble adventurers. And then I cast... can I cast Tidal Wave without hitting Orik and Mexian?
I don't think so, but let me double check.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's like a massive.
It's like 10 wide, but I don't know diagonally because I would be trying to hit 3 and 5, and I don't know.
30 feet long and 10 feet wide, up to 10 feet tall. Yeah. I think the only way you could is if you stand like right here, and then maybe.
I was thinking
cast
about
it.
moving. Yeah, could I move
I
there?
think you could do that, and you could aim it so it only hits like sort of this way and that way. It like goes forward.
And
It's
maybe
creepy.
it would get all 3 actually at that angle.
I think you could, yeah.
All right, so I
30 feet long. Yes, you definitely could.
group of humble
10 feet tall.
adventurers. I move forward, and then I cast Tidal Wave on 3, 4, and 5.
As you see the water from this sort of pit underneath begins to and you see some of it like whips backwards and attempts to smash into number 3 as the other ones curl up to crush 5 and 4. So they have to make dex saves.
And these
What's the
guys are
DC?
Just getting wrecked.
Let's see.
15, I think.
15. Wait.
It should be in the item.
Okay. I'm looking. Why don't I see it?
Yeah, DC 15.
Where do you
While in
find that
blade
for
form,
few?
While in blade form, it's the last sentence on the thing. While in blade form, you can cast a spell Tidal Wave with a DC 15 once until the next on.
Why can't I must?
Oh, you're not. Well, you have to click on it to show have everything. Show
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So 3 saves as he jumps out of the way, but 5 and 4 take full damage.
Are
And they're
they?
knocked.
Oh, they're knocked prone. Okay.
I think they are. Let me double check.
All right.
Yep, and they're knocked prone. Yeah, so they take. So 48, and they're prone.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, the DC. Okay, sorry. I see it for future reference. That's the
So
Dex
if you wanna roll
15?
Yeah, Dex 15.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Then what do I roll? For which?
48. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's see. 4d8s. Alright. I got 20 total.
Shit, okay. So he takes, so number 3 takes 10, the other 2 take 20. Nice. Everyone's looking about equal roughness as sort of 5 and 4 just crash. And number 3 jumps, but water crashes onto his back. But he stands up sort of, and he looks at the other 2, and the other 2 are, oh, fuck. Oh. Anything else you want to do, Zell?
I use my bonus action to pop the cork and prepare the blade for the next turn.
And he just sees, holy fuck.
And that's
We
my
better
turn.
run, boys. We better run, boys. And Morco, who is next, is like, no, you don't. And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Flank, and he's going to... okay. Then, any creature... Okay, in addition... Oh, okay. As you see, he's like, no, you don't, and points his like finger, and you see the sort of like bones from the arm grab, and they like ting ting begin to like try to lock the dude in place. And until the start of Morco's next turn, this guy is minus 10 movement, and then he's going to take a swing at this guy. And hopefully miss this time. He has advantage as well. He didn't need it, yeah. So that's a 24. So that will be, oh boy. 9 piercing and 2 necrotic. As he carves into him for 11, which is exactly as much HP as he had. As he crushes and just collapses to the ground, dead. And you see Morco just turns around and like looks at the other 2, and they're like, "Oh fuck!" And they're exactly up, so they're going to take half their movement to stand up, and then they are going to use 15 feet to run, and then action to dash 30 feet. So then 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. I have to make a check. What is there?
You gotta climb.
And this guy doesn't fall on his face, but he struggles as the other friend. 5, 10, 20. 25. He's going to attempt. Yep, he does make his way up to the top right here, but his friend's like, "Help me, dude! Help me! Help me! Help me!" As they are trying to climb up, Lucius, you're next. As they are frantically running away.
I know it'd be really stupid, but what if I could I forceful shot him off the cliff? Would that be possible?
It would be
Yeah.
no, because he's facing.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
push him. You'd push him the opposite direction. Yeah.
Wait, what about his friend? He's like trying to climb, right?
You could definitely knock his friend off the dock. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Let's knock
As you
him
see,
off.
they're like in midway of like trying to like reach both arms. He's like, "Give me your hand!" And he's like, "Help me, dude! Help me, please, quickly! He's reloading his gun. He's pulling it at me, please!"
Reloading, silly boy.
I think
already
I
have
don't.
it
Yeah.
ready.
Ah!
I'm gonna roll my d20 real quick.
Okay.
No, grit. Actually, do I really want to do this?
Don't let him get away.
It's either really go extra on this dude or really just miss. Yeah, screw it. I'm crazy. Forceful shot him.
Okay.
Rolling my
So roll to see if it
d20.
hits first. Yeah.
18.
Yeah, that hits. That's a nat one again. As you see him just, he's like, help me do it! Oh! And just goes flying. Roll your damage because you may kill him. It's possible. As he's like grabbing, and just like goes like a ragdoll 15 feet onto the ice.
Oh no, that was 14 damage.
You hear just, and you didn't know a bullet could do that much like force. As you see him just ragdoll flip 15 feet, and you hear one of the most gruesome sounds you've ever heard. As you see and hear the neck land after flying 15 feet, just, and you can see the head,
Oh
the
shit!
spine exposed as
Oh,
blood.
God.
And his friend's just like, oh my god, you killed him! Oh my god!
That's an unfortunate. Sorry. I didn't really mean to do it like that.
Let me go, just let me go, man. You killed all my friends anyway. Just let me go.
Do you got anything on you? I might let you go if you like throw away.
No, I don't have anything on me. I got my fucking spear. You want my spear?
Wait,
Take my spear. He throws a spear.
What about those bear clothes?
You want me cold weather clothing?
I want the fur. Give me the fur.
That's how I keep warm in the cold weather.
I could keep you cold in the weather.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Jesus.
Lucius.
roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
You either leave cold or you stay here colder.
Okay, I can bring you in warm or cold.
I could bring you in warm.
Or lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
Or lukewarm. Okay, first one's a 3.
What's up, big booga?
17 minus 1, 16.
Disney, please put me in the Mandalorian.
16.
16. He's just like, all right, and like takes off his his polar bear like sort of clothing and just throws it onto the ice.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah, run.
And he just sprints off.
Off you
Yo, bro, look at this sweet vest I got.
And you can just see the blood at this point is now like slowly trickling like all the way up until this area. Just like the dude's neck is spine showing, just
I really
blood
didn't mean
pouring
for
out.
like,
Should we, like,
I really didn't mean for that to happen.
You see Morco's like sort of weird, like necrotic 10-foot shield sort of drops. That was fucked, dude. That was fucked.
You ripped
Holy
that dude's
shit.
You ripped that dude's body in half and like Mexian like straight up put that dude's soul into another graveyard.
No,
Yeah, that was,
at
and
least they
immediately
took-
at this
least they
point, you,
took his soul off, you know.
as soon as you say Mexian took his soul, you hear a, and you see just this massive sort of, like, sort of water coming up, and then you see a body sort of, and the dude has like his like gaunt, all of his soul's been ripped out, just like on the ground, and you hear, and you see this massive sperm whale just stick its nose in, just. Is everything okay here,
Holy
guys?
shit, it talks.
That's similar to how I talked. A little bit, tiny bit.
Wasn't you went whoa 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 whoa.
Shh, it's close.
Yeah, man,
It's close.
You're kind of well racist.
And Morco like turns around. Hi, are you Anjuk? Why, yes, I am. Hi, we're
You can speak
a group. We're what?
He's
No,
speaking
it talks in
common.
common. Yeah, it talks in common.
You're hearing
Yeah, I
me.
speak common. And blows like water. Would you be able to help us out? Give us a ride somewhere? I mean, I'm not really doing anything. I don't see why not. Great, that's awesome. Where are you guys wanting to go? We're trying to go to an island. A big island. To my knowledge, how it's been described, and maybe you're more aware because you're, swimming here constantly. It is an island. It used to be an old frost giant fortress. It's shrouded by mist. Would you happen to know where that is? Yeah, I think I've been there. It's gonna take a bit of time, and we may have to go around a bit, but it's definitely doable. Yeah.
Okay. Should be good.
Great. Do those guys need help? No.
I think they're beyond.
Yeah,
They're
bad.
fine. Yeah, no, they're fine. Yeah, they're heading back to get help. We were attacked by what were we attacked by, guys? And you see like Marco like turns around. So his face is
It
now
all happened
exposed, and he's
so
like,
fast.
I know.
Yeah.
One of them had a really sweet jacket. Now I got a bear jacket.
And you see like the nose and the mouth like sort of dip under, so an
Yeah.
eye appears, this massive eye, and it like looks at you and it sees the jacket and then goes underwater, and you see the mouth just. Yeah, that is a pretty cool jacket.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, bears are kind of nasty sometimes, but I try not to kill like most creatures, other than like
Would you
you know
That's how I feel-
plankton.
That's how I feel about humans.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty
you're nice. Well, hop on, guys, and sort of like goes under, and you see this weird sort of bubble appears as it touches like the air. You see it sort of like vanishes. And I do have a image, I think, to get a better idea, because this is a very, I do have an image I can put to the camera. If you guys want, I'll hop on the Discord camera, but I'm not sure if you can see.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a massive whale with like a bubble sort of on top of it.
Bubble whale.
Bubble whale. All right. Well, gang, should we hop on?
I'm already
Yeah.
reaching a hand in.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's get in.
I'm riding a
Um,
whale.
So you guys sort of hop in and settle in. And the actual sort of like bubble, it's pretty big. It can, you guys can breathe even when it begins to sort of resurface and you go underwater. And let me double check. What else? I think there was. Yeah, it can hold about like 8 creatures probably total, so you guys have a bit more room. And with your cargo, it's still fine, as you see you guys just begin to go underwater and swim. Now this journey from here to the where does it say? It says and I think it was how many days? I believe it's 5 days, but let me double check. Oh, here we go. Yes, it is. How long a journey? It's a 3-day journey. Okay, so not too long. So 3 days, you guys sort of ride, and you can see sort of the ocean and what's going around. And sort of on that first day, as you guys are sort of going through, Andrew isn't really talking, and eventually he's like, "Thanks for killing those hunters. I noted. I've seen those pelts before, and I saw one of them was like, kind of like gone in the water, and I'm assuming you guys did that. You don't have to lie. I'm kind of glad you guys killed them."
Yeah, they wanted to hurt you, so we had to make sure
Yeah.
that wouldn't happen.
Well, thanks. Yeah, well, easily more than willing to give you guys a ride for helping me. So it's no problem. Yeah.
Thank you.
You are so
So-
kind.
Well, thanks. You could thank my not master, but the person that gave me the ability to talk and think. You could thank them.
Who's that?
It was a frost druid. I don't know if they're around anymore, but they kind of just kind of did that for me, and then I haven't seen them in a while, but yeah, I don't know.
Hey, what's your name again? I kind of forgot. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my name's Anjuk.
Anjuk.
It's spelled
Okay.
Angajuk.
And Juke.
A-N-G... Wait, I am really...
Angajuk.
G-A, okay.
How long of a journey is it from there, Andrew?
It's about 3 days, assuming it's the right area. I haven't been asked by any adventurers to go to this place in a while, but I do know whenever I surface for air, there's one area that's a lot mistier than the others, and there is a fortress, if I remember, sort of in the center of this big glacier island. So, and Morco like turns to you guys. I think that's it. That sounds like it.
Okay.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah. So, what are you guys going to the island for?
I don't know.
Think we're getting a book.
Yep, we're getting a book. That's exactly it. Yeah, we're avid readers and wizards, all of us, and we are trying to find this super special book that is located on this island. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Has the recent frost been okay on you? Been really frosty or more than normal?
It has, but I mean, I don't know. For me, it's great because I don't have to worry about, my food supplies technically, sometimes it could be bad, but overall, I'm not super upset, I think it can suck when there's certain areas that have zero openings for me to resurface for air, because, I have air, so it does suck when I have to like go really, really far, and sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I'm still holding my breath. Fuck. But overall, it's not like the worst, I suppose.
Yeah, could be worse.
Understand.
Could be worse, yeah.
Don't understand. I'm not a whale.
No.
Oh.
Well,
Well, yeah. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. But yeah, it should be like 3 days or whatnot. But we'll get there in no time. It's
3 days? Wow.
Yeah, it's far. It's pretty far, but you guys could keep each other company. You seem to be all friends, right?
We are the bestest of friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's been no infighting in our group at
There's
all,
been
ever.
no tensions
Nothing.
building.
We are
No
tight.
tension at all. Yep.
Okay.
Tight as
Can we
yeah.
agree on something
What
that we're as tight
should-
as, guys? What are we tight as?
tight as
Right as your mother's twat.
No, not that.
oh
Lucius.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh
I said
jeez.
it. I said
Someone's
it.
got to put a muzzle on this
said
boy.
it.
That's
I
we
said
are
it.
tight as whatever we all think we are tight as.
What's a twat? Okay, no, we're not. We're not gonna get into this, Andrew. We're
oh,
fine.
man.
We're good. We're good. Okay,
you don't even
it's
know.
fine. It's
Think.
nothing. You don't have to concern it with
Right?
yourself.
Do whales have sex?
Yeah,
They have to reproduce somehow. So.
I'm not giving sex ed to a whale.
Please don't.
I don't want to be here for it if you do. I'm not gonna lie.
What does this little area inside look like?
The,
Bubble, right?
it's just a bubble, so you guys are just going past
Wait.
tons of different like
Okay.
forms of aquatic life around
Hey,
you.
I
Yeah.
completely forgot. Can you make any oil with your alchemy jug?
Yes. Also, how big is this bubble?
There's room for 8 people, and you guys have 5 in here, so.
I have some.
Yeah, it would not be able to fit Morco's spell, I don't think, because that fits 9 people. So even though it's not necessary, because it doesn't feel like any of the coldness from the water is like seeping in or anything. So it feels decent temperature.
And
Can I take a
Zyl,
short rest? Is this short restable?
I mean, you guys aren't
Oh,
doing
yeah.
anything for 3 days, so you
Yeah.
can long
3
rest if you
days.
want.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask Mexian if you can produce me some oil. I have some empty flasks and wine bottles that I need to put this oil inside of.
Sure.
I have some fun ideas with this one.
And I make
Oh, boy.
the 1/4
Zylwren-
of I could make.
Zylwren is looking in awe at the aquatic life out the bubble. He's just kind of like, mouth agape. He's like, wow.
You never been in the ocean there, Zyl?
Not quite like this. Not to where I could see all
Could
its
be.
beauty firsthand to know. This is quite incredible.
Or
Orik-
you're not a seasick person. Right?
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that actually. Orik is sitting there seasick to all hell. Because he wants to be on solid ground.
Or just lay down on your stomach. It'll make you better.
Does anyone have like cure poison or something like that? I don't know if I
don't
do.
think.
Let me check. Oh boy, I don't know
No,
if I have
no.
that.
I
No,
don't think
no,
I do.
no.
Why didn't you tell us you were
mean-
seasick?
Oh, should I be going slower? Is it my
No.
fault? I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't
you're
know
fine.
someone was seasick.
He's fine.
Oh, that sucks.
It's like
I
being
don't-
allergic.
Yeah.
To the sea? Oh, that would stink.
Yeah, a whale that gets seasick, that would be quite a bummer.
Yeah, my skin would be. Oh, that wouldn't be fun.
I would do some. I would practice some spells in here, but to
Yeah,
grab.
please don't. Please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
hurt us.
nothing. You can't dispel my shield, and nothing will leave it. So I wouldn't suggest shooting anything outwards. Yeah, it's just gonna hurt everyone in here. Well, you guys. So yeah.
Can I try to like grab one of the fish?
Yeah, you stick your hand and try to like go through like the bubble, and it just. Tung,
Oh, that was
tung,
solid.
tung.
It makes a
tung.
lot of sense.
Yeah.
Can I grab a fish with mage hand?
Yeah, you mage hand. You're trying to like you sort of mage hand, and the mage hand just appears like against the window.
Oh, damn.
It's not going outside. It is a
Getting
like
fish.
a barrier inside. Yeah.
There's not any like creepy crawlies you have to deal with, right, dude? Like no bigger predators.
Oh, sometimes, but I just avoid that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, so it's someone specific? Something?
Well, I don't know if he has a mate because I haven't seen any of the other ones, but he's like a really big ancient like fish. He's got like a big mouth and a huge body. I forgot the name. But yeah, he's kind of the only one I really have to avoid because I'm just really big. So even if they have sharks against me, it's kind of just yeah, it takes a lot for them, and so they just don't really mess with me. And I'm a good person, so yeah, they don't tend to. I'm a good whale, yeah. They tend to not want to like hurt me. I don't know. I'm kind of I got like a nice reputation, so people are good to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't practice spells in here. That's unfortunate.
Is there anything you guys would like to do during this? Any downtime stuff with the resources you do have at your disposal?
Well, actually, hold on. I want to try. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I'll show off one of my spells because it's mostly harmless. I want to try out polymorph for the first time.
Okay. Yeah, you have 3 days, so you can get it back. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, does anyone want to change into like a rabbit or anything?
Can it be something that's not a rabbit? Because I'll do it if you change me into something else.
I mean, yeah, sure. What do you want to be?
Can you change me into an owl that is
Yeah,
like
sure,
a
go
black
ahead.
version of my owl? So it's the same size, but it's just black fur, black feathers instead of white feathers.
Take a look at this. I need. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do that. I change. What's his name? Morco.
Yeah, Morco.
Okay, I'm gonna change him to a black owl.
He like closes his eyes and just, and you see.
Do I need to touch him for this?
No, you don't have to touch anyone for polymorph now. I don't think so.
Nah. Okay, I don't.
Yeah. And you just.
How do I want to do this?
Yeah, describe. Well, what happens when he turns into? Yeah, how do you want to describe him transforming into an owl?
God. I don't know. I'll flavor it later. It just happens.
Just you see him just, and all of a sudden, one blink it's Morco, the other blink it's a little black feathered owl, identical to his owl familiar.
It's
That's
like
white
1 foot
feathered,
tall.
and immediately just sort of like you see Morco just like looks at everyone and then walks up to his owl familiar and just sort of, and the owl.
I start clapping. I'm like blown away. I'm like, wow.
I've made an owl out of
Okay.
a person.
That is so cool, Mexian. Holy crap.
Interesting.
Transformation lasts for the duration or until the target.
You know how to make him back into a person at least?
Yeah, I gotta wait an hour.
Oh,
You can drop it whenever you want. You don't have to wait an hour.
No, I do.
And you see, initially he's just sort of like walking around. He's flying like a little bit in the air, sort of just like hovering. And then after like about maybe 10 minutes, he sort of plops on Mexian your shoulders and he begins to like peck at your head a little bit.
Okay, then I guess to turn him back, I just snap my fingers.
You stab your fingers, and Morco
right
just
on top of
collapses.
you.
Yeah, like 200, like 250 pound, like Morco just built with muscle. Just oh fuck, dude. Oh my bad. Yeah,
I
sorry.
start laughing.
I should have flown off. My bad.
I should have
Whoops.
taken you off my shoulder.
Yeah, my bad.
Are you
Whoops.
okay,
Ow.
Mexian?
Yeah, I'm fine. Do I take damage?
No, it's not that
Okay.
bad. Yeah.
It's fine. It's 3 days. I can get him back.
Are you okay, Marco? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking, Zylwren.
There's
like
my
gets in the
only
corner.
4th level spell slot gone for today. Woo. I can do this once a day, guys.
At some point during
assuming I
our
sleep.
time on this bubble, I don't know if it would be immediately after that, but I guess we're just all sitting around, like getting ready to go to sleep soon or something. I don't know. And I just imagine like Zyl starts trying to have small talk, and he's like, "So, what kind of tunes do y'all listen to? What kind of songs do you?"
I thought you were
Enjoy.
gonna start like, I've always been partial to like, I don't know, an animal.
I really want to say something
Just start dropping
toxic.
hints.
Lucius, what's that face you're making? Do you not
Yeah,
listen to music?
It's my resting bitch face.
Well, at least you admit it. Anyway, Mexian, how about you?
You know, I like. Hold on, I'm pulling up Spotify right now.
Oh, an actual Earth song. Just do like a Forgotten Realms parody of it.
I like Earth. I
Forgotten
like Earth
Realms.
music.
I like Earth music. You guys probably haven't heard of it. It's pretty underground.
Terra, music from the Terran realm.
Let me.
And you see Morco like sits up from laying down. I also knew a lot of aggressive stuff.
I can see that, Monko.
This song is in Japanese.
I like a lot of drums. Drums are really
Drums. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, this is it.
I listen to a lot of string-based music back where I'm from.
cool. Mm,
I love, but drums added on top of that. Ooh, what a combo!
good combo.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you got a nice raspy voice to go along with it, which I certainly don't have, but many of the
Oh, I
others-
don't usually sing or do anything. I prefer actually instrumental stuff, especially.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I think what the new kids are calling breakbeat music, where there's a lot of drums going on. Yeah. And
Breakbeat.
some odd synthetic sort of magical sounds are being added too. Yeah, it's very strange.
I knew a
but-
tiefling that did something similar to that. He
Oh, really?
incorporated his magic abilities with the instruments that he was able to play. It was quite brilliant.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I shot a bard for 20 gold once.
See Marco just like that's a good one. And I don't doubt you didn't do it. Of course you did.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Zyl wants to be disappointed in that, but I think he laughs too, honestly, just about how abrupt that was.
You feeling any better,
Well, to be
Orik?
fair, this bard, he like seduced the Lord, and the Lord was not having it.
So
A lot
you
of good
shot-
money for it.
What songs was he playing?
Oh man.
I
don't
scoot over
remember
to
what
Orik and I
was-
see if he's okay as well. I ask
Yeah.
Orik if he's okay.
You know what would make me feel better?
I've heard of this.
Mhm.
What?
Some dwarf music.
I cast Minor Illusion
I
and
think I know some good music.
recreate some Dwarven song that I remember hearing
I swear to God,
um,
you're gonna pull up the fucking cast
long
song.
ago.
I can sing to you in Dwarvish. Is that what?
No,
You got an
Lucius.
extra mile away.
Lucius, if
Go
you
down
recognize this
hard.
song, you can sing along with it.
I don't recognize this song.
Okay.
So,
Also,
Orik, you
like-
hear a very faint sort of rhythmic repetition, like 3-second loop of some Dwarvish song that you're familiar with. It's probably the one that any person would know. Is like it's the song. It's the Dwarvish song.
It's
but you
that
hear
one.
a very quick, like 3-second loop of that just instrumentally. And you just hear it sort of loop a little bit and then sort of fades.
Well, that's nice.
Sorry, I wish I was
No.
better at casting that kind of thing, but I
No,
always like that
I
tune.
I appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Do I don't actually know. I don't. I would have no reason to have any kind of instruments. That's my other character. Whoops.
How's that oil making going?
Oh, it's done. I mean, it's been done
Oh.
for a while. I mean,
Oh yeah, baby. How much oil do I get from this?
one.
Well, how many
quart.
You said how many flasks do you have? I don't remember you having empty bottles or anything. So
I had the empty wine flask from towns ago, not 2 towns ago, but 3 towns ago.
okay,
That I kept, and I also have my moleskin.
okay. So yeah, if you want to put it, I mean, how much? I'm trying to think. How much can you make the jump again?
Oil, baby. We're gonna burn this fucker up.
Oh, Mr. Mexian, you are carrying too much shit. You need to give it to some people. Yeah.
Which one?
You didn't have your
Oh,
you
you're
didn't have your
encumbered?
backpack equipped. Yeah, and he is definitely encumbered
Oh shit.
by I think 7 pounds.
I got rid of the thing, the fucking trap.
Do you still have that
Oh,
in your
maybe that's,
thing?
maybe that's why. Let me refresh and see if it's
Still carrying the trap?
Nope, I got rid of that.
Oh yeah, you're good now. You're Gucci. You got like 30 pounds. You can add now. Yeah.
Okay.
He can make for oil. It's a quart of oil.
Quart of oil. So I'll divide this half into the bottle, half into the moleskin.
Let me do some math. How many in a wine bottle? So there is 750 milliliters in a wine bottle. Oh, okay. So 1 quart. Okay, so you could actually fill up an entire wine bottle and then have like half of your moleskin filled with oil.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Shit.
I love the smell of oil. You like smelling it?
I don't. I've never.
I like sniff this shit every night.
Oh.
Are you a connoisseur of various scents or just specifically oil?
You're really making it easy to make jokes tonight.
No, I'm.
I think Lucian's the type that did a lot of glue sniffing growing up.
Very a lot of glue sniffing. Back in
one
mainly
of the
back in
schools that you attended, the training.
multiple schools: stab school, high school, gun school, Smith school.
Which one did you sniff the glue in?
Smith school. I didn't do shit in Smith school.
Wait, did you go to a school for all of the tools that you learned?
Well, essentially, it was a mercenary group that specialized in teaching younglings and such to fend for themselves in a way. More like they give you a set sort of stipend sort of thing, but you have to attend their school. Then it's a little bit brutal. I think the death rate is 70%.
They put you through the ringer. Holy
Boy.
shit.
It's fine. I survived. I got specialized in gunneries and stuff.
Gunnery.
Maybe that's why you turned out the way you did. Just playing.
That's okay.
I
turned her up.
I kind of pat you on the shoulder.
Oh shit!
Fucking touch me.
Sorry.
I don't need no comfort.
Yeah. Rule number 1: don't ever comfort a fighter unless they ask for it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
I would know. As you see, he begins to sort of sharpen his battle axe. Shing, shing,
Was
shing.
that asking for help, or am I reading too?
You know, I have
Oh
constant.
no! It means I'm saying that I'm a fighter as well.
Okay.
I have constant flashbacks to when you were attacking us. Yeah, I mean,
You
I feel very safe around you now, but every now and then I just remember back to that, and it's a little intimidating.
It's supposed to be.
Anybody got any stories? I'm bored. Except for Zylls. I don't want to hear Zylls.
Okay. I wasn't even going to tell a story. I was actually curious about the schools that you attended. I've been very intrigued about those since you first started telling me about them.
Okay, well, the fairly standard schools, 5 years work. Then they feed you up with the occasional, what is it? Forgot what it was. It was, oh yeah, I weaned off of that later though. The poppy weed drugs. Essentially, they were, my first group was essentially very bad, even though they taught me most of what I know. The poppy weed drug is very lethal in its use, but it's very good at creating a sort of rage that allows you to blot out most of what you've done in a mercenary. Like, I don't remember, honestly. I remember going to the school, and I remember 5 years of
Okay.
Do fragments occasionally
like,
come back
spin
over
my
time?
mind.
Like, would I be able to learn more
Just
later
Ooh,
on?
I really try not to delve on the fragments because
Okay.
I've seen some. I usually block it out with alcohol. Alcohol really helps one night. No dreams when you're drunk.
Zyl makes a face of like sudden realization quietly,
He's
like in the corner.
"No."
Or I mean, I guess he's beside Lucius, but to himself.
Anybody else got any stories?
Yeah, I got a story or two, I suppose.
Morco, let's hear it.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to be well, I was supposed to be a soldier in training, and I was sent on a mission essentially. Supposed to be recon. Went south. Whole group got slaughtered by some orcs. I was the only one that was spared though. I don't know what it was. Something about the chieftain. I think he saw something in me, and they sort of forced me to switch from using a long sword into a battle axe, and now it's my choice going forward. But I learned a lot from them, and after that, started pursuing magics, realizing that being commanded to do anything was a bit annoying for me. Didn't like having to be forced to do stuff. I kind of wanted to do things on my own. So I followed the shaman of this orc tribe and worked my way learning some small magics, and eventually someone as proficient in melee and also the magics as I was eventually got recruited by the Arcane Brotherhood. So not really a story per se, more so I guess a story, more of a backstory than a quick and easy story. But
Yeah, bro, that was
Uh,
nitty.
So
So
the
you didn't like working for somebody, and then you decided to work for somebody else.
better employer.
Yes. Well, when it comes to power and knowledge being obtained, yes. When it comes to being a second-hand person, sort of thrown to the side to face a dragon if a city is, in trouble and my rank means nothing, then yeah, I'd much rather take the group that's going to give me power to eventually stop said dragon by myself.
That's fair.
Anyone else?
I was going to ask about the Brotherhood.
Mhm.
Now, I read about them back home long ago, and I learned a little bit, but a lot of the knowledge that I accrued from them was very vague and general, simply because we didn't have a whole lot on them. What kind of things do you guys do as a group?
Pull up my notes for Arcane Brotherhood. I have a whole fucking Apple Notes on the Arcade Brotherhood because it's relevant for this campaign and for my other campaign, especially my in-person campaign. But well, I mean, the Arcade Brotherhood dabbles in many things, but overall the goal is to retain a magic-based control of the North. They have their hands dipped everywhere. Neverwinter, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, of course, Luskan, all the major cities. And then everywhere in between, there are members, smaller agents, sort of working here and there on missions. But I mean, what exactly are you trying to, find out about them?
Well, I don't know. I just read about them, but I wasn't really sure what kind of tasks they take upon themselves and sort of their alignment amongst the community in the area,
Well, I mean, in Luskan, no one fucks with them, but so does the pirates in Luskan. No one fucks with them either. Generally, they'll align themselves with any task that has to do with powerful magics or anything that could be a detriment to mages as a whole or their group. So, take this mission here. With divination magics, we were able to discover this city, and unearthing that would be quite the opportunistic, discovery for the Brotherhood, which is why me and a handful of my other individual sort of people of the same status level, I wouldn't say underlings, but lesser mages, whatever you want to call it, have been tasked with this. So I'm trying to be the first one to do this out of my group.
Well, lastly, I was going to ask, sort of on that note, have they ever made you do anything you didn't feel comfortable doing? Or do you like? I'm trying to just understand them as an organization overall.
You don't join the Dark Brotherhood Dark Brotherhood. You don't join the Arcane Brotherhood because you.
Do any of us catch that? It's like
No, that's not in character. No, that was a mistake I made. Yeah.
it's like whoa.
Yeah, you don't join the Arcane Brotherhood because you're afraid to use the magics you're taught. You join the Arcane Brotherhood because you're willing to do anything to become more powerful. If that answers your question.
And Zyl kind of like nonchalantly, or not nonchalantly, he kind of like glances at, tries to discreetly glance at Mexian after he says that, and then kind of looks back.
But yeah, no, I haven't had any issues. Everything that I've done has been under my own terms. They try to weed out people that may have possible shakiness on certain things from the get-go. You wouldn't be admitted if you did otherwise. But yeah, I'm just trying to just discover this before any of the other ones do. At least the ones I know that are sent out here. So speaking of which, have you guys seen a young human girl, rounded glasses, short, black hair, sort of walking around Icewind Dale at all? Specifically, probably was using magic. If you would have clocked it.
Did we?
No,
I don't believe so.
Our caravan didn't have anybody like that.
So girl, I'm trying to. I don't know.
Nope.
Well, that's good. That's better.
What's
one
her
of them.
relation?
Well, she's also part of the Arcane Brotherhood. Her name's Nas. She wasn't actually even supposed to be on this mission to begin with, but caught wind and sort of took it upon herself to make her way to Icewind Dale, and in the process also stole something very valuable, a family heirloom of mine. So if there's anyone I'm trying to find and stop, it's her. So yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's dead in a ditch somewhere.
Wow, that's mean. She even cute?
Wait, what was that? Does she even look cute? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, she's not my type, but to each their own.
Okay.
But I mean,
yeah.
snitches get stitches. She's not really a snitch, but she's still something. So we'll just say people who steal get stitches. Same thing.
That's fair.
It's close enough.
Yeah. Close enough, yeah.
How far away are we now?
Still 3 days.
We can have this be it's up to you guys. Yeah, this is literally just us killing time until you guys are like, okay, let's fast travel too. Yeah,
I'm ready to fast travel you guys.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys long rest, make your way, and eventually, sort of, Andric sort of begins to. I think this is the area. And as you guys are sort of reaching in and going forward, you guys do clock that you're noticing underwater, at least, there are a lot more structures that look like boats. but you can see that these boats are in decrepit and very, very poor shape, and look to have not been manned in many a time. And there are a lot. And when Endrick sort of finally sort of breaks way, it becomes even more apparent as you see upon this mist, from what you can see, there are tons and tons, dozens upon dozens, maybe like 30-something shipwrecked boats, all in different states of disarray around this odd snowflake-shaped island.
Is that normal?
Good thing we're riding a whale and not a boat.
Oh, I mean, they've been there for a while. But yeah, most people who try to go here by other means,
And it just
yeah, don't
looks a bit
tend to
bored.
make it as far.
Could see that.
Yeah, but that's why you're here with me.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. As you see, Andrik sort of surfaces and sort of docks right next to this very cold and frost-covered dock.
Swear to God, this place doesn't have
Oh, way
fucking
over there.
gold. I'm gonna shoot myself.
what
That's
what was
Oh
that?
my
This place doesn't have a what?
This place doesn't have fucking gold. I'm gonna shoot
Oh,
myself.
gold. You guys make out the
always
partially
have-
shattered dock of carved ice, and as you get closer, this dock, you guys, now that you're parked here, it's very clear that this dock was made for giants, essentially.
Fuck. This is
You
a
can-
huge ass dog.
Yeah,
We're
and you
on a
can
whale.
also, yeah. I mean, getting on a huge SU, yes, but also like the dock stepping off. This is not like a standard dock. This is a huge dock, and you can notice that some of the ships in the distance are human-sized, and some are giant-sized. So fucking huge ships. But it's different. You know, the amount of giant-sized ships you notice are very few, and those that are in terrible shape. Almost like, you know, very few are actually in a sort of like remotely withstanding shape. It looks like if there were giants that inhabited this island, it must have been quite a while ago. And so you guys make your way to this ruined dock and sort of step foot. And everyone steps off, and Andric sort of, okay, well, I guess I'll just swim around for how many days do you think it's gonna be? Sort of
I know.
or Morco, like, look, you guys, like
2 days maybe.
2, yeah, probably 2. Yeah, two. Can you stay around here by 2 days? Yeah, I could do that. Good luck with your reading. Oh, yeah, the reading. Whoops, totally forgot. Yep, yeah, the reading. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anjuk. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Goodbye. And it just sort of dips under.
What a nice fellow.
Yeah, very, very nice fellow.
Ah, shit, did I leave Daniel on the whale? Fuck.
Please tell me you didn't. Where's Daniel?
No, I didn't. He popped
Oh,
up from my
he-
nose.
No,
on your
he just
shoulder.
he can snap his fingers and it'll pop, even if he does leave it. Yeah.
Hi, Daniel.
Just soaked, bro, because he was still on the whale.
Yeah, it's just dripping wet. It's like, oh, man.
Daniel's got to be a part of the group portrait now.
Yeah.
So as the group begins to walk along the dock, Orik, you specifically would clock. As you guys are walking, you can see there's a set of what looks to be sort of a handful of sort of icicle, weird sort of statuette type things. Some of them look to be a weird form. Some of them are just straight, you know, icicles. But as you're walking, you do see that there is one little tiny icicle statue type thing that as you walk by, you notice sort of like slightly moves and its eyes begin to sort of track.
Did anyone else see that?
What?
Wait, see what?
When you say that,
Did
they
you all see that?
move back to.
It just. Maybe I'm imagining things.
Was
I
Orik
swear
doing
that
that?
moved. And I point.
And you point, and immediately you see Morko's like owl just sort of flies and like perches next to it and sort of and like pecks at it, and you can see like the peck sort of it twitches a little bit and it pecks again, and it pecks the third time, and it's like, all right, get the fuck away from me! And you see the owl just, and you see the thing just, it's this little tiny little icicle with creature with like tiny little wings. And it just begins to get your stupid owl away from me.
What the hell is even that?
What?
That is an ice method, good sir. Have you no understanding of nature in its greatest forms?
No, he doesn't.
I'm trying to recall if I've seen something like you're very cool. I'm confused.
You're very cool. I'm just confused. Yeah, nice try coming back from being an asshole. The rest of you, welcome
That's fair.
to the island of Solstice.
The island of Solstice.
Cool.
So, yeah, this is a huge ass island.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Many ways to go.
More giants?
Yeah. Well, long ago it was for giants, but not anymore. No.
What happened to the original giants?
They got kicked out.
Oh,
Bye.
Okay.
Somewhat bigger than giants.
oh,
That.
All right. Good to know. Thanks.
What?
Do you all need a guide through the island?
Yeah. No, I trust him.
Sir, I cannot. The audacity to question me. I am only here to help. I've been sitting on this nothing. I'm only here on this deck to help any tourists get to the. It's been years. The last people who actually made it to this dock alive. It's been. What the fuck is this song that's playing?
Can I do,
Oh.
can I do an insight check?
Yeah, roll me an insight check. Yeah.
That's a 15.
What is this rap?
Someone cast minor illusion again and played some rap.
Yeah. He's definitely like, you can't tell exactly what his intentions are, but there's definitely a veil of like falsity there. Yeah.
So do you know what happened to those ships?
Oh yeah, they just got fucking destroyed by the fog. The fog, they just ran into icebergs because yeah.
That'll do.
So
You know, I think we're good without a guide, guys. Is it just me? I'm feeling.
okay, your loss. I hope the ice worm doesn't kill you.
And like
The
begins to
ice
fly
worm.
away.
The ice worm.
Get back here.
Huh? Did you say you need my help?
Look,
No.
we'll use your help. If you fuck with us, there'll be consequences. But until then,
Okay,
Let's go.
we'll work with you.
I will literally
perfect.
eat
Perfect.
I will literally eat your wings.
Oh, I don't like that laugh.
That's just how I laughed, dude. What the fuck?
I haven't had wings in a while.
I'm
Actually.
sorry. It's quite rude to criticize
You guys like ice
Nonsense.
wings?
at their happiest. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if you're part, do they taste like chicken if we fried them?
No, I'm a fucking elemental. No, they don't taste like chicken.
Oh,
Taste like ice.
we'll need water.
Ice chicken.
So how long have you lived here?
It's been who knows? So long. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't even really keep track of time, in all honesty, so I couldn't really tell you.
Well, as the guide, I'm gonna have you take the front lead. Lead the
Of
way.
course, yes, of course.
I'm gonna whisper to like Orik and Mexian. If this motherfucker does anything, fuck this shit out the fucking sky.
It begins to like hum. So, as we are continuing, I would say this, for sake of encounters and whatnot, is probably the best place to stop, as you guys have now walked off the dock and made your way onto the island. So it's up to you guys if you want to continue, but I think this is probably going to be the best place, and we haven't, going our regular time. So
There are going to be encounters after this, then.
there would be. So that's why I'm saying, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's,
possible, not guaranteed, but possible encounters going forward. So
I
Yeah.
think it's good to end it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Perfect.
that.
Okay. All right.
That was
Awesome.
That was a great
I think-
session. That was a blast. Yeah.
Next session.
That was fun.
Sick. Yeah.
I guess
Hope you guys
not
like
next
it.
session, but I
Thank
guess
you,
next time we're on the
everybody.
whale.
Next time we are the whale.
Yeah. Next time, we are the whale. Next time,
Next Sunday.
I
Sunday.
figured out-
Sunday.
It's
Thank you all for
Sunday.
watching.
Sunday yet.
Is
Yes,
it
it's
Sunday?
Sunday? Yeah.